scenes. Behind the scenes for
I appreciate it.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Continue.
the
No,
game.
continue talking.
He said,
okay.
this nigga
Continue
Steve.
talking.
Hey, here you go. Go Steve with the drink. Look.
Oh, no, we already done. We already done finished our 1800. We're good.
Y'all finished that whole thing? Oh, well,
it's a small
yeah.
I'm drinking water tonight.
Yeah.
Hey,
drink
niggas.
Praise the Lord.
Same here.
Listen.
Wawa. That good old H2O.
So I'm the only one.
I mean,
seems that way, bro. My
on the nostalgia episode, this is crazy.
Hey, my boy, I gotta wake up at 5:45 in the morning. I'm sorry.
Damn,
bro. I'm driving to Jacksonville tomorrow.
You driving all the way from Texas to Jacksonville?
Money.
17 hours.
I got a job. Did you get?
Hey, let's just say I got a decent job. Damn. Bro, these niggas paying me very hefty.
I know that's right.
Hey man, it is what it is, bro. Because you gotta hopping on what I-20 and going all the way until.
God damn.
I'm gonna stop in Baton Rouge. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and at like 6 a.m. and do the rest.
And then just keep going.
Yeah, going.
Bro, basically
4 hours is a flight. I don't give a damn where I work. I'll take the weight with me on the plane.
No. I'm not gonna work there. I'm just the work is me driving.
Yeah, you're just a driver. God bless you.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yo. No, that's what my husband do too. So I know he just don't get that far. So.
He do hot shots drive away.
But he do trucks with dump trucks. So he got his own little business and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
He do that so I can be in here because I'm like mud truck. Yeah,
for sure.
You say he got his own dump truck?
Yeah, he sure does.
Damn. See, now I work for Enterprise Truck Rental, so I'm trying to starting to find some businesses where they can rent these trucks. But if he already got his own truck, then just tell him to come find me if his truck break down.
Listen, period. But security, come get kid.
But
y'all some clowns.
Let's
go ahead and get started.
Show on the road. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Blerd. I am your host, Scuba Steve, and joined by the one and only Rob J.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rob J, the breakfast food bandit, the English dub enthusiast, the crock hosherer, the Waffle House warrior. Listen, man, this is gonna be a fun episode. Hey, I've been looking forward to this episode for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing else. We just go on to the next person. Kid. I'm ready. I'm ready to just, bro. Yeah.
I feel you, bro. I guess it's me next, but what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Ked the Pro, aka the Calculated Millennial, the encore presentation, your favorite toxic adjacent king, Ked the Poet, Ked the Closer. Too many other nicknames to think about right now, but I'm definitely excited for this episode.
Don't forget your names, bro. Ked the Legatron.
Those are y'all.
No. You're not beating these allegations. Only way you can beat these allegations is to get canceled. So don't do that.
Please,
all I'm gonna say is, if she looked, she took. That's all I need to say.
And he's not talking about looking him in the eyes. He's talking somewhere else.
Security.
Shout out to my nigga Ked the Leg.
Yo, man,
these nicknames is atrocious, and but it is what it is, I guess.
Yes, sir. With me, if you watching the video version,
which you should be,
my nigga Scooby, pulled up on us, and he was like, "I want to be here for an episode." So I pulled him up.
What's going on, brother?
He's like, "I don't even know what's going on, but I'm still
gonna pull up and support."
And that's the main thing. And then the guest of honor, the nostalgia queen herself.
Oh my God, you guys are
no black. Clowns. Listen, we are in the presence of a celebrity here, you guys. Y'all have probably seen her on Twitter on the timeline, going viral all the time. You know what I'm saying? She funny as fuck. Bro, just be
y'all. Please ignore the clownery because they are just so hyped but they ain't wrong. What's up? How y'all doing? It's your girl Bianca B. Givner, aka the Nostalgia Queen, aka Snow Black, and that's with 2 C's because I'm cute, but I will cut that ass, aka Stephen Bay Smith, because I'm here to debate all things throwback, Nickelodeon 90s, Disney, Cartoon Network, anime, you name it. We're going to talk about it here in this podcast. I'm so happy to be part of the Blurs. You guys, listen, there ain't no Snow Black without the rest of the dwarves on my timeline. You guys are amazing, boss. Thank y'all so much for inviting the queen to the podcast. I am honored. Oh, I am honored to be here with the GOATs. Listen, Rob, Kid, and Scoob, and the whole shebang. I am really honored to be here with y'all. Thank y'all so much. Do you realize y'all are this is the first guest appearance I've had. And
wait, really?
Gagging.
Wait,
really?
this is your first guest appearance?
This is the first guest appearance I've had, but not the first one that's been requested. So because I've been a little sick sausage, I've had to push stuff back. But I got like 5.
You are muted. You're muted.
She muted herself.
Y'all first. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I'm so happy to be here. Let's get blurty. Let's get blurty with you niggas. What's up with it? I love it.
Yo, bro, like just see like on Twitter, all the like we've been following each other for a while or whatever. It's just so dope. Like actually talking to you face to face for the first time and shit like that. And it's just cool as fuck. It's good vibes. You just as funny as you are like on the fucking top.
I am the same human being that you all see. Like, I swear to God, like people be like, oh, you got so many followers. I'm like, I'm just a regular nigga that people just listen to.
I'm like, just a girl.
Listen, facts. I'm like, girl dinner. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular person that just happen to have 22,500 people that want to hear what I got to say every day. And I'm excited.
Shit.
I love that for me. And I did it. What people be in my inbox, how you go viral? I'm like, nigga, I can't teach funny. Just be yourself. Like, what you want me to do?
Hey, she's spitting facts though.
Yeah, bro.
I can't teach funny, bro. It's just, I be myself and I ended up here. So I'm excited. I'm like so honored to be here. It's y'all. I've been bragging all week. I'm like, oh my gosh, Robin want to be friends. Like I'm so excited.
Hey,
thank you
listen,
for having
and
me.
it's crazy though, because I know the page and I know Snow Black's page. Is just for some reason I haven't been following like my personal page or my podcast page. So I had to cop the follow real quick. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
I'll be living under a rock on Twitter most of the time.
You do better, but you did better, Aaron. I love it.
Indeed.
I love it.
Yeah, Rob, this is all you, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
Man, nah, you all good. Steve had to step off and handle something real quick. But yo, first and foremost, like I said, we appreciate you, just coming on the pod today. And you have a podcast of your own, right?
I do.
You have your own podcast.
I do. So those of you who don't know, you finna find out. I have my very own podcast that I started called The Pretty Nerd Time Machine. And that is where I talk about all things throwback, everything, Nickelodeon, Natty, all that shenanigans. And what I'm trying to do is eventually I'm going to get it where I have people come on live, just like how we are now, and debate the God. That's where I come in. I'm Stephen Bay Smith. I'm Stephen Bay Smith because I'm like, I see all the people talking about this cartoon is better than this one. I'm like, but you're so loud and wrong. Come see me. So I'm setting it up because I basically wanted to be like, and I got the idea. I wanted to be like First Take, but instead of arguing sports, I want to argue these cartoons. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, why Patty was playing in Doug Face all this time and why he didn't just be with BB so she could have upgraded him and then Patty would have been swole. Like there's so much stuff I want to talk about and eventually we'll get there. But yeah, so I go in there and I talk all this type of throwback stuff, and it's just really a space for me to express myself and talk about the stuff that's always in my head all the time. So I'm like, if I'm going viral all the time, I might as well get on a podcast and talk about it with you guys. And also it's fun because I see so many other podcasts like, well, $500 dates and how many baby mamas? I'm like, bitch, nobody cares.
Right?
I want to know why SpongeBob ain't beat Squidward's ass yet. Like, let's talk about that.
The questions that really matter. The questions that really matter, right?
That's why I made it my podcast. Because it's like, I'm sick of hearing the bullshit. Let's talk about the real shit. Like how Optimus Prime could probably talk me into robbing the bank right now because he's so motivational. Like, this is stuff that need to be discussed. So, yes, that's what I created my podcast for. And I love y'all pull up anytime. I'm in the middle of my first arc because this next arc is called the Anaphase. And this is me watching anime, y'all, from the very beginning that everyone else is probably seeing. But my ass is late. Okay, I just now started.
There's nothing
we
wrong
understood.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
saw your last episode. I know why. So hey, listen, we understand completely.
Yeah. But yeah, like bro, I like to tell people all the time, like the shit, it's always gonna be there. You don't have to be like first person to see this show, the first person. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be there all the time for you to. You can you can watch it. You can take a break. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch every single. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
I'm so excited because I decided I just started Inuyasha, y'all, and I'm just like,
okay.
I'm annoyed, but I'm excited and I'm intrigued because I'm like, well, clearly y'all want to fuck. So like, why are y'all playing around?
Yeah.
And why? Yeah, I'm like 10 episodes in. I'm a enemies to lovers. Like I'm a Kachako. I'm Hermione. That's my favorite. So I'm just like, I feel like he's gonna play on her face and still fuck with Kikyo, but I gotta find out. So we're gonna talk about that on my podcast. But we go to talk about Bruno and whatever else y'all want to talk about. Period.
Bruno, no,
that's my ringtone. I can't help it.
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Nah, but I'm glad that you started your Inuyasha journey. And I'll let you decide for yourself how the anime is itself. Because for me, I decided to do a binge the first year of the pandemic in 2020. So I watched the entire series, and I realized that my opinions have changed since I've gotten older. Since when I watched it when I was a little kid, or preteen and whatnot. So yeah, it gets very, very annoying. But I mean, by all means, please enjoy yourself. It's definitely an anime to watch.
I better enjoy it because I spent $150 on an Inuyasha purchase because it looks so good. I don't even know shit that happened. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just look good. It was worth it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just stun on niggas at DreamCon. Like that's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm not mad at that.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. But yeah, Ken, you brought up a good point because, bro, during the pandemic and shit, that's when I really started like watching anime and stuff like that because I had all of this time. I'm at the crib. I don't have shit else to do, and I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have watched like all of these shows that I'm currently watching now. Wow. Like I started like what's it called? Avatar: The Last Airbender. I watched it for the first time in 2020, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, you're finally watching this!" I'm like, "Bro, yes, I didn't really watch it." Is it Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yep. Oh, you haven't seen it? It's fine. It's really good. I think you would really enjoy it.
I started it, and I got to where Zuko, he got her necklace or whatever. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna fuck." So I want to see what happens. I'm like, my dad watched Avatar. He said 4 times from start to finish. My dad's a real nerd. Like literally, he learned Japanese, so he ain't gotta watch anime and sub or dub. So he is like,
that's fire.
I'm trying to be like him.
Right.
Right.
Bilingual.
He's Liddy, not titty.
So nostalgia wise, let's go ahead and because that's you're the nostalgia queen. You know what I'm saying? You are her. Let's throw a little small question in there. It's not even a really big question. Number munchers or Oregon Trail?
What is that? Oh, so they are computer video games.
They're computer games.
I don't know what the
Now
I don't know Oregon Trail just because I feel like you lose so bad in that it builds character, and I just feel like there's so many like I feel like you have to have played Oregon Trail at least once. I feel like that's the one that just makes you be like, you know what, fuck this shit, and I'm going to that brings you into duck hunt, and then that brings you into other stuff because you want more of that. I put that a little bit over number munchers because first of all, fuck math and fuck parallel parking. Okay, if I got
parallel parking,
I got the parallel park. Don't invite me to the
parallel park because you don't know math.
Listen, security that strike two. I need to be like what's that movie? Just like security. What was that?
Wow.
That Chris Rock movie. Yeah, I'm calling security on you. But no, I definitely picked Oregon Trail. It was one of my favorites, and it was one of the ones that my mom allowed me to play because anything that was G-rated, like I said, G don't stand for God. So I like that one the best. What would you say?
Okay. For me, my mom wouldn't have allowed it because when they asked you to choose characters, you usually type your mom in there and then she died of hysteria.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
you
My
just
mom would have been like, hell
Wow.
no.
yeah. You literally they'd be like, oh, sorry, Pumpkin died of listeria, and it's just like, well, okay.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Wait, what kind of games
Yes.
was you niggas playing, bro?
Bro, this game is basically is like you type it, they give you 5 family members to type,
Mhm.
and you just type in their names. Like, so let's say, like, with us, you would be like, Kid is my brother, Nostalgia Queen is my wife, and Scuba Steve is my uncle or whatever, right? So then when you're going on this like trek, you're supposed to like make the right decisions. And if you make the wrong decisions, these
You
people
fuck around
die.
and find out. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, your
what?
people
It's like the
die.
I've
first
never heard
Sims.
of this, bro.
Bro, it's a
What?
computer game. It's a simple computer
I've
game.
never
It's
heard of
really
this.
simple. But yeah, like
Yeah.
they'll be like, Scuba Steve has malaria. You can decide to rest for 6 days, or you can keep on trucking. And
Wait,
then you'll be like, oh,
you
well,
niggas
we
was
don't
playing this game as kids?
I was
as
like
kids,
7.
bro.
Like
as
literally.
little kids.
I didn't play Oregon Trail. I just know about Oregon Trail.
God.
And it was
Bro,
like
but the thing
basically you
is,
having
it was like,
yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know, go ahead.
No, I was saying it was like basically you have to like survive the wild like literally if you could imagine yourself being like, you know, where they had like cowboys and stuff, but it's
Oh,
just
okay,
you, your mom, your dad, and a wagon, and y'all got to figure out how to be like, Pooh Boo the fool got bit by a snake. You gonna suck the
Yeah.
poison out, or you gonna keep on trucking? It's just like,
Yeah.
okay,
And
These
you gotta make a
life-changing
business
decisions.
decision. Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
as
like,
children.
because when you go hunting, so they got a thing where you go hunting like kind of like duck hunt, but you kill these animals or whatever. But let's say only thing that was coming out was like ducks, not actually like a bison or anything. So you only have a certain amount of meat or whatever. So then it's like, okay, well, if I rest for 6 days, I'll run out of food for everybody.
yeah,
So it's like one of those things where you have to
Wow.
make a decision. Do I rest for 6 days so that my person that's poisoned don't die? Or do I keep on trucking? And you
Bro,
just make that decision.
This sounds like
Yeah.
so much stress as a child. Like I have to make
As a
these
child.
decisions. And like,
No.
what?
yeah.
I've never heard of
when
this
you
game,
gotta
by the
go
way.
across when you gotta go across them lakes.
Mhm.
and then like
Mhm.
you would go across the lake and your fucking your fucking boat would break in the middle of the
Dog.
lake, and it'll be
What?
like, oh,
Boo
your
Boo can't
sister
swim.
Bri- yeah.
Yeah, and then
Boo
they
Boo can't
oh
swim.
wow.
So it'll be like your sister died, your uncle died, your cousin died, but the
Yep.
person with malaria that you said keep on trucking is still alive, right? So then you're in your eyes it's like, oh, okay, well somebody's still alive, but no, you
Mhm.
said kept on trucking and she had malaria, so she died anyway. So
Yeah,
it's like,
nobody lives.
It's
Dog,
miserable.
what?
bro.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
so
like
hard to. Yeah, you
Mhm.
can't beat
sounds
that
like a lot
game.
of chaos. Sounds like
Yeah.
nothing but
It
chaos
was.
That's all it
at
was.
like a super young age. Like I don't need to be going through that stuff. No, sirree, Bob. I'm
At 8
Yeah.
years
good.
old. It was
Yes,
it was
bro, you
amazing.
young as hell. Like I sitting at the computer having to make these decisions. You like, bro, I don't know.
Sweating bullets too. Like, oh gosh, Billy
Literally.
Bob's. What do I do? Yeah, it was terrible.
Literally. Okay,
Amazing.
gotcha.
Great.
Okay, so I want to know. So B, so
Yeah.
what are your like earliest memories? Like watching Saturday morning cartoons, watching Cartoon Network, watching Nickelodeon. Like, what's like? Try to take us back into that. Like, what
I'm
do you
telling
remember the
you.
most about that time?
Whoa. Okay, like my catalog's so deep, y'all. Like I'm trying to shuffle through. Like I think of stuff like I know y'all don't remember Rupert. It was this little white mouse. What's his
Rupert,
name?
I
that's
remember
right.
Rupert.
Mm.
I
White
remember
bear.
Rupert.
I am a
Fucking
baby,
Rupert.
bro. I don't know what the hell you're talking about right
Yes.
now.
He
B.
got
Yeah,
his
we're
fucking golf
having
pants
fun.
on.
Yeah, they jump and run. Look, that's okay. So that's the secret thing about me. Literally, I know like theme songs. If I've seen the show twice, I
Same
know the
here.
theme song. It's
Yep.
real nice. So I'm thinking, do y'all remember Wienerville, where it was like a puppet show and it was on Nickelodeon and it would be this dude, and he had all these, and he would have his face, but it would be like a little puppet body. And there was this one little dude, his name Boney, and he hated everybody. He'd be like, I'm Boney,
Really?
leave me alone. And he would talk bad to everybody. Everybody, Boney, you gotta be nice to the kids. I don't want to be nice. There, so I think that like we're like just random stuff that I know nobody remembers. So I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, oh God, I know like Mighty Max and Mommy's Alive.
Mighty Max, yeah, I know Steve.
Let's talk about it.
Listen, I started to do Mighty Max as a costume this year for Halloween because I go big. If you know anything about me, I cosplay like for Halloween. I go all out.
Oh, that's a fact. Yo,
thinking about.
That's a fact. Yeah,
I love it. So I was thinking about doing Mighty Max this year, but I was like, I think I can do better. So, and I don't tell nobody what it is. That's why I can tell you. I was like, I was going to do that one. I was like, nah. I said I gotta come harder. Especially, I gotta top that white chicks.
That white chick shit was funny as bruh.
No, let's talk about it because nobody knows what I'm talking about when I bring up Mighty Max. So let's talk about Mighty Max because Mighty Max, Virgil, and dang, what's my big dude name? My big swole dude. But
with the I know you're talking
that
about
show
Virgil
is
was
like amazing.
Wasn't it? It was. I was watching it
the owl. Yes,
I was watching it. Was it you I shared the link with? I think it was. I was sweet, and I was just like, that was. And I was just
like, it used to be on Amazon Prime.
Did it? I be watching a little random stuff.
It used to be. They took it off.
See, because they stupid. Like Mighty Max was so good and random, and this boy just got picked, and he thinking, "Oh, this is just this," and he gets sucked into this other world where it's just like this. They trying to get you, and you got to figure it out. And he had like this little it was like this little statue. Then it was like, oh, you got to take this to like this little store. But when he put it, it was a hat. They came in there and he put the hat on, and it takes him back like in time.
It's like a time portal. Like bro, like.
It's so
the
good.
show was the first time I watched the show and it had like linear events. So it would like confuse the shit out of me because at that age, I'm thinking it's a new episode. They shouldn't be remembering what's happening.
The same thing that happened. Yeah.
Bro. And they was like, no, we gotta keep going because this dude just slapped us. And I was like, yo, no, wait, what? I was like, we should not be bro. Like Mighty Max was like one of the best shows that I've ever watched.
I've never seen one episode of this. I've never.
You gotta be like 20. Like
I'm 29. I'm 29.
We are not that far apart. See, it's my Gerald Johansson year, so I'm 33. But
35,
we're not that far apart. Yeah, see, we're not that far apart. Kid,
not be. Yo, why did you take that deep sigh, kid?
I already knew.
No, because I know about Mighty Max. I've just never watched it. It's one of those things where it's like I know about the series, but never have like the actual opportunity.
Somebody call Thanos. Call Thanos right now.
Like, I'm hip to Mighty Max. I'm not like everybody else. I know what the series is about. It's never watched. Unfortunately,
if I'm not mistaken, Mighty Max is on YouTube as well. Like
it's on YouTube and it's on like Daily Mail. Like you can find like other episodes. Yeah. That's how I watched Steven Universe. Oh my god, and cried my eyes out. It was such a good show.
Bro, Steven Universe is so fire.
Finish Steven Universe.
It was the best cartoon series I have ever seen in my life.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, these
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't. I know.
Never seen. Let me tell you something. I gotta come out the glasses.
She took the glasses off.
I gotta come out. Let me tell you.
B, I'm sorry.
Like B, like they was like B, you gotta watch it because that was me. I was like, I watch it. I started watching the first episode. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Then the second episode, I was like, well, where's his mom? Then the third episode, I was like, well, now what the fuck are you gonna do? I'm like, and the character development is just so trifling and good. The music is incredible. It's so good. You don't care about the songs.
I hear a lot of people.
Rob, I'm telling you, I would watch like, okay, so literally this is how good it is. So a little bit about me. My dad and I had like a estranged, like fucked up relationship for like years. Like he would be in and out of my life. And I'm just like, dog, you can't keep doing this. Right. So one day he called me on Mother's Day and was like, can we fix this? Mind you, I'm grown, I'm married, I got kids. I'm like, fuck, whatever. But he allowed me to sit on his phone and scream at him and cuss him out and and all that stuff for like 2 hours. So then a couple of days later, he was like, hey, have you seen this show called Steven Universe? My dad and I dressed alike. And I was just like, no, He's like, watch the first to see if you like it. We literally fixed our whole relationship over Steven Universe. Hey, I'm on
That's
episode
fire.
20. Da-da-da-da-da. By
That's
the end of
fire.
the series, I swear to God, we had made up, y'all. The show was like so. I mean, oh my
That's
goodness,
dope. That's
Rob,
dope.
you gotta watch it.
I am.
That's all I'm
and,
gonna say.
and like Steve has been like he's been trying to like get me to watch these shows for the long time, but that show like in particular, I hear a lot of great things. I hear nothing but great things about this show, and just like you said, the music is amazing. I hear like the music is super fire. Everybody always has like good things to say about it, and I just haven't seen it yet. I will add it to the list. You know,
Yes.
you got me.
Adventure Time.
See, now that I haven't seen. I haven't seen that, and I've wanted to see it. Look. First of all, Rob, my car, the one that I got told because I got in that car accident, my car's name was Peridot. Peridot is the character on Steven Universe. I named my car out. Yes. Adventure Time, I've always wanted to see it. The reason I want to see it is because of that daggone. There was this little song. He said, "Making pancakes, baking." I was like, "Oh, I got to see the rest of this shit."
Look, Adventure. If I ranked them, because like regular show is pretty good too.
I like
and then I really fuck with Gumball. Gumball is hilarious.
Gumball is so good.
Gumball might be the funniest show I've ever watched.
Yes.
As far
out
as
of everything, let
me clear it up. Out of kid shows, it's the funniest show I've ever watched.
I don't know because is it funnier than the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob? Like, can we talk about it? Because I feel like the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob are just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Funny.
I think as far as like kid shows, this is the funniest show that I've ever watched.
That you ever seen out of all the kid shows that you've seen in your entire life.
So
I stand 10 toes on that. Like Gumball is like that good.
Gumball is very funny.
Yeah,
it is.
It would be like Gumball, SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go, as far as like the funniest shows.
I gotta agree with you because as somebody who was obsessed, everyone has that one thing like at a teenager they're obsessed with. Teen Titans, the original one. Let me tell you something. Me and Beast Boy went together so bad. Like I would get up early on Saturday mornings because it would come on like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, I can't miss my episode. Yep. And I would get up and watch Teen Titans. So I was skeptical about Teen Titans Go, and I'm just like, that's some bullshit. Then I had a kid and he started watching. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And I was in tears. I'm like,
crying, laughing.
This.
Yes, it's funny as fuck.
All around.
The reason why it's so funny. Oh, you watching Rob?
I haven't seen the whole thing, but like I've seen it. Yeah.
The fact that we are like nerds and know about DC and shit like that, that's what makes Teen Titans Go for me funnier because they have a lot of jokes in there that kids don't even understand. But DC fans will get.
We will understand and get it. Yeah.
And that's what makes the show 10 times. When Beast Boy prank called himself in the future and asked to speak to him, and he couldn't speak to him because he, everybody knows Beast Boy dies in the future. So he was crying.
Yeah.
He was crying. Yeah.
Yes. Read the comic books. My baby's dad is not dead. I'm gonna need y'all to stop it right now.
So you didn't even get that joke. So Beast Boy prank call first Cyborg prank calls himself in the future, and he's like, "Is your refrigerator running?" or something like that. And then they laugh.
Silly,
something random. And then Beast Boy, he's like, "All right, my turn." He prank call himself, and the mom answers the phone, and he's like, "Where is Beast Boy? I got a joke to tell him." And then there's just silence, and then Beast Boy starts crying, and then I go to the next scene, and I'm like, "Bro, what?"
That shit was layered. That shit was layered. That was super layered.
Very layered.
That shit was layered. All right, man, that's funny as hell. But yo, man, let's get to the nitty and gritty, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's enough of this. Listen, B, starting off with you, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney Channel. Who you got as number one? Let's just get to it right now, bro. If you have to rank best to worst, what are you rolling with? Now, this is like, of course, from the 90s to the 2000s and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
Let's talk
Here's
about
my answer. All right. So it honestly depends on the era. When we was
Mhm.
kids, when we was itty bitty things, I'm talking early 90s, wasn't nothing touching DuckTales, you know what I'm saying, Tailspin, all that type of stuff. I used to love getting up, watching all that. We don't have no
Mhm.
Darkwing Duck, all that bonkers, Goof Troop, like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all people, y'all slept on bonkers. Y'all don't know about that. Like all
Slept
that
on
good
Bonkers
stuff.
is
That was
fire.
then. But then once we got a little older, I'm talking when we're like 8, 9, see, Nickelodeon was eating, wasn't nothing touching Rugrats. Couldn't nobody see none of that slime era, that whole, I mean, we all wanted to go
Yeah.
to the Kids Choice
Exactly.
Awards, all that type
Oh,
of stuff.
facts.
That's when they
Facts.
had the guts, and they had, I mean, you got to consider all of that. You had what was that, Legends of the Hidden Temple? You had all that,
Mhm.
the little what would you do, all that type of stuff on
Yup,
top
yup.
of, you know, all the good early, you know, Rocko's More in Life and all that type of stuff. But
Yes.
honestly, once we hit that Cartoon Fridays, cooking. Plus, they had Toonami. Like, we gotta talk
Mhm.
about Bruno, because baby, nothing was seeing Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel. Because
1,
I
2,
used to
3,
like they had little shows inside the shows. They had Al
They was
Emperor
eating.
Monkey. They had little what was
Facts.
it, the Justice Friends that was inside of another show, and all of it was inappropriate
Facts.
as fuck. But we was
It
watching.
was.
I'm like, we literally had to say about
She
kids
ain't
eating.
lying. She ain't lying.
And we was cracking up watching that shit. I feel like overall, Nickelodeon has had the longest run. I feel like it, you know, because Rugrats is iconic. You have things on there like Abra, my stuff is just forever. But I feel like as far as the best, if I had to pick, I'm gonna have to slide Cartoon Network by a smidge, because I just feel like you got good stuff. Like, I mean, you got Grimm and Grimm Adventures of Billy Man, which is just dynamite. The
Yeah.
only thing that would ever
Mhm.
make, you got Samurai Jack. Like, you got
Oh,
some
boom.
really good
Yes.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
Yep.
The only thing for real that would carry Nickelodeon over everything else, because we can't forget. Also, when we got older, when Cartoon Network was beating their ass, see, then they come with Jimmy Neutron, and then you got Avatar, and then you got Fairly Odd Parents. So they got some heavy hitters. But I just feel like with Cartoon Network having Toonami, that smashes everything else. Because
That's what
baby,
got it. Yeah.
that's where it gets your Dragon Ball Z, which I've never seen a motherfucking episode, but I got like 3 sweatshirts because they're hard as hell.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So I think Cartoon Network by a smidge, and that's
Mm.
only if we don't count like, but we gotta count Avatar, because I heard it's
Avatar
like
and
the
all
best
those
thing
shows.
ever.
Yeah.
And we gotta count Fairly Odd Parents, which
It's
I
up there.
mean, it is, because you got the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. I mean,
Yes, sir.
Rocket
I
Power.
feel
sir.
like Rocket Power eats, and I'm tired of people acting like it's on the bottom, because you
Talk
need to put
about
some
it.
respect on Reggie
Hey.
and Otto and Twister.
Talk
Like,
about
we're
it.
not gonna go there.
Wiggy,
Okay,
wiggy, wiggy.
we okay, facts. So I feel like, I don't know, can they be tied? Cartoon Network, and we just know it's not Disney Channel. Like,
That's
I
a-
feel
Yeah,
like
it's not Disney.
Yo,
it's definitely not Disney Channel, because it fell off all the way.
it
So
did. It fell
it's
off like a
Cartoon
motherfucker.
Network, and they're like, I feel like they tied, honestly, the more I think about it, because then you're like, okay, like, yeah, you got your little butt shows like Cat Dog, the little filler shit, but I don't know, that Avatar, that carries. That
Yeah,
carries
Avatar was
heavy.
good. Yeah.
And
For sure.
if you put that up against Toonami, I feel like it can be neck and neck. So them two on top, and then Disney Channel, we don't talk about Bruno. That's
We
my
don't
assessment
talk about
at all.
Disney Channel gets a lot of like slack, but I mean, it's fair though, because like compared
Once
to
they
Cartoon
fell off,
Network
they
and
fell
Nick,
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying. It fell off.
Yeah.
It was pretty nasty.
I would
Yeah.
say Disney Channel in the mid 2000s was actually at its peak, and there was a lot of
Oh,
good
yeah.
stuff. And then
Yeah.
but that fall off was something
It
serious.
was really it was horrible.
It was.
Yeah.
It was just
I don't
like,
know. I think that's
and
what
then straight to the bottom.
Disney and Nickelodeon's fall off is the fact that they don't play cartoons no more. They decided to go into live action. That's So Raven, Kenan Kells, Drake. They trying to remake those shows, and they're not. And I think that's where their fall off is.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
your point is Cartoon Network. For me, it's Cartoon Network by a mile. For me, like it's not even close.
Yep.
Like it's not even close. By the time Kids Next Door and stuff came out, Nickelodeon had went so far into like, which
Yeah.
Victorious is a good show.
Victorious
It
was
is
fire.
really good.
Yeah.
It was.
That shit was good, bro.
We got so many
Victorious.
stars from that show.
But
Yeah.
some of them other shows,
Unfabulous
like
was straight. That
Yeah.
shit was straight.
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101 was
Yeah.
gas. That shit. Zoe
It
101
was
is a
good.
classic.
Zoe
Zoe
101
101
was
is a
really
classic.
good, but
That's a
Y'all like
classic.
Zoe 101? That was cat for me.
I thought it was good.
Really?
I thought
That
it was
shit was-
good.
Bro, everybody wanted
like
to
the
go
show.
to PCA. That school,
On-
everybody
on-
wanted to go there, bro.
We all wanted
Everybody
parts.
did.
Mhm.
that shit was
I
so
wanted to
fire.
go to Victoria School. That was the only school I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to go to.
yeah. I wanted
PCA
better than
clears to
school
me.
too.
That shit was just. And that shit
You know
was
who
that shit
room
on
I
the beach,
wanted?
too.
I still wanted Hey Arnold's room.
Hey Arnold's
I still
room.
need
I
his
was about
Oh
to
room.
say-
yeah, Arnold's room
So
was
you,
dope.
I
I
was
knew
about to say
you
you just brought up schools, and now she brought up Hey Arnold. So was
I
just
need
about to
I
ask
need
you.
it between his
PS
and I like
Hold on,
the
hold on.
Riverside explains it
118.
all too.
PS 118 or 3rd Street Elementary
Oh,
Who
Third
do you
Street.
think
Third
wins
Street.
in the fight?
in a fight,
Uh,
in the school
No.
fight.
I'm
yeah.
talking about B because I know Steve, bro. You always ask this question.
so you're saying
Yeah,
who
she
wins the
brought-
fight? The kids from Hey Arnold
it
or the
was-
kids from Recess?
Yeah,
Recess is clearing.
much.
Do you know the kindergartners? Them niggas is savages.
That's the
Recess
biggest
is
problem.
This is
beating
why
they
you my
ass.
nigga. This is why
No,
you my
no,
nigga.
that's
bro.
the biggest problem. The kindergartners
Hey,
The
run
kindergartner,
your school.
dude. Okay, Spinelli,
Kindergartners
she's
run
gonna
your
beat
school.
Helga the fuck up because she
No,
a
she's
real
not.
wrestler. Like, can we
Spinelli
stop
is
playing?
clearing Helga, bro.
I
I was
Stop
going
it.
to
Wait,
listen.
okay,
Ashley
let's
is
talk
definitely
about this.
beating
Let's talk
Helga.
about this.
Come on.
Show me Spinelli putting her hands on somebody.
Listen, you did not see her wrestling through the whole season. She's an actual. She wanted to grow up and be a wrestler. Her parents, that's all they sat and did was watch wrestling. And she didn't even have to ever put her hands on nobody because she's like, I'll beat your fucking ass. And that was
And they
enough
was
to make
scared
people
of her.
run.
Yep.
Now, Helga, who actually did punch Stinky in the face all the time. See, that's hurt. That's
Helga
trauma
had
because her
took
mom was a
boxing-
fucking alcoholic who
boxing
didn't have her
training from
license.
her dad.
Was a little beeper trifling salesman. She was second in place because her sister, who was perfect, Olga, they didn't even see Helga. So and then she's in love with a nigga that she can't even say nothing to because she's too busy trying to act tough. But if you pay
Talk
attention to the
about
little
it, B.
episodes where she's being Miss Romantic
about
and
it.
she's being I'm being kind. She really a sweetheart for her, but she just put on that tough front so that way because
Spinelli
it's
was
trauma.
the sweetheart.
Nah, bro.
She is
Helga
sweetheart,
literally
just-
was in boxing classes from her dad. Or you
and will
used to
still get her
that
ass
episode.
beat by Ashley
Right.
Spinelli.
How is she gonna
Right.
lose to Ashley Spinelli, who hasn't put her hands on any single person
She
Because
throughout the
has,
whole?
bro.
She let the Ashleys punk her.
Yeah, true.
But
what
literally
happened
You
at
know
the
why?
end of the
'Cause they
episode?
younger than them.
And episode, bro.
But what happened at the end of the episode?
She says, "Oh, now everybody knows my name, so you can't pick on me anymore." That's what happened at the end of the episode.
She overcame the adversity. What more do you want?
Oh my
What more
God.
do you
I want her to put her
What
hands
more
on.
do you want?
This
from
is what we're
me?
talking about. We're talking about Spinelli versus Helga. If we're talking about that, this is not close.
I feel
No,
like
exactly. It's not,
Spinelli-
bro. Spinelli
Bro,
is getting
stop.
Helga the fuck out of here, bro.
Spinelli
It's
is a better
easy. I'm
character. Spinelli is a better character than Helga. Let's
Of course.
separate
I don't
the
think
two.
that.
Let's
Hold up. I
separate
don't
the
think
two.
she a better character. I feel like
Oh,
Helga
yeah.
has so much more to her. I
Yeah.
love that she gotta hide her love. She's like, I want parts of this nigga, but I can't.
That's a
say
fact.
nothing
That's a
because I
fact.
want-
That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
love her character development because did you see the movie? The movie was so good. Oh my goodness, I was like,
That's a fact. Yeah.
So
Helga
we was
did-
good.
Where are we going here? Helga is whooping
No.
Spinelli back.
That's
No,
two.
just
That's
'cause
two
she a
different
better character
things.
don't mean she
That's what I'm
good.
saying.
Yeah, I was
That's two
gonna say,
different
that's two different
things.
things.
That's two different
That's
things.
what I
Helga
was
is a
getting
better-
at.
Yeah.
And
That's
to
what
Helga's
I
a
was
better
getting
be
at.
character.
true, she can get her ass beat and still be a better character.
That's
Because
that's
it
the
just is
what I
what
was
it-
going at. It's the opposite because Spinelli, I feel like Spinelli is quote unquote the more likable, better character, quote unquote, to everybody. So everybody automatically assumes that Spinelli.
But
is
why do
winning
they
the
like
fight.
her though? Because she'll beat anybody ass. That's what
But you,
they like her. 'cause
but
she's
she
tough.
hasn't.
But
You,
she
everybody
has
says
to.
that she
But
has.
she don't have
Name
to.
it.
And I feel like,
Name it, Rob.
and the
You
fact,
gotta
like I
watch the
said, because she
episode.
really a wrestler.
What you
Like
mean?
I really
gotta
feel like
watch the episode out of all of us. Out of all of us.
Listen, bro.
Out of
Listen.
me and this time, name the time that Spinelli showed us she got fucking hands. I'm waiting.
It's
She-
happened, bro. Of course, we're
I
not
feel
gonna
like it's
know
happened.
the certain episode by heart,
I
but
feel
it's
like-
happened.
gotta-
even
It
in the future,
has
she's
it.
just like that's all. I just feel like she got it. Like nobody bothers her. Nobody fuck with her because they know. Like all she had to do, and it's not like she don't show it. Every time you see her, she got her fist in somebody's face. Like, I'll knock you the fuck out. And I feel like she'll do it, but she don't ever have to because everybody's
Just
scared.
bluffing.
and they know
Just
what's
dry.
up.
Just dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Now,
meanwhile, her fake parents fucking had her hold up upside down,
yeah.
taking her lunch money.
Oh,
like, bro,
Lord.
Spinelli took so many L's throughout her show, and I really
That is
want
not
y'all to
true,
understand.
bro. That's
That
not
is,
true.
bro.
She did
Bro,
not take
that-
a lot of
That's
L's in
Maybe
recess.
That's it.
Want to go
He
back
did not-
and rewatch Recess
Get
just
God
so
on
I
the
can
phone.
document it.
Get God on the
Bro.
phone. because-
Recess
Bro,
was so good
y'all
though,
gonna
bro.
make me watch
It
it.
was.
I like- That's one of the shows that has aged really well. Like you can watch
Mhm.
that now and still be
still
completely
good.
like you can
Yes.
still like be like, bro, this shit is fire. Like that show has
Yes.
aged really, really good. I love
My
Recess.
son just
But-
actually, so
but
my
even-
kid is 8 and he watched
dope.
Recess all the way through like 3 times. Like, I don't know, just like a month ago. So I'm like kind of, and I'm like, what are you watching? He's like, it's so, he's like, TJ, he's the best. And but Mikey,
TJ.
he did it. And I'm like, so my son, he really is into, he always asks me, he'd be like, Mom, what was the 90s like? I said, oh, really? So, you know, everyone else kid watching whatever else. My son, I'll hear him in his room cackling. I'm like, what are you like? He watching Kenan and Kel. He didn't watch it all the way through like 3 times because he really think it's funny. And it don't always be, you know, that far back. Sometimes I'll just hear him like, I'm 68 years old and I want to crack. I'm like, yes, do that in front of people so they know I'm parenting good. Because so it's like I Recess definitely still carries because I'm like, he ate and he loved it. He loved Tom and Jerry was his favorite show for like 2 months. We still watch it. That is the funniest cartoon I've ever seen in my life. That's my favorite.
You want to know why like it's so amazing? They didn't speak any words and it was still hella interesting. No. You could still watch it.
They did speak words.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I love it.
Yeah.
Don't you believe
it? My son says that. He got his ass beat. They was like, in the book, they was like, Mace won't fight back in the corner. Got his ass beat. That was basically
my
the
God.
more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
If you're ever down in Texas, look me up. Those singing episodes or the
singing joints,
Is you is or is you ain't my baby.
Yes. I think my favorite episodes, though, my favorite character, the way Spike will pull up about his son, he'd be like, listen, he's like, if he ain't clean, I'll skin your alive. He's like, I'm not fucking playing with you. About my child.
Good fucking big ass mustache uncle.
Yeah, they love me.
Uncle Peko.
I can't say it without a guitar string. He grabbed that mustache through the TV.
Bro, that shit, bro. I'm saying, like, bro, they barely said any words, but it was just funny. Like the shit that they was going through each episode, you like, oh my what the fuck?
The way Tom would get folded into whatever shape, size, the way he deserve it. Sometimes my son, because he's like, sometimes I feel bad for Tom because he started it, but sometimes it Jared. I'm like, Khalil, don't analyze. Just please watch yourself. My son is a nerd. He's like, well, why does this do that?
That's dope.
I'm like, just enjoy it. So
I'm like him because there were times that I was just like, man, damn, Tom can't get a win.
That's my child. That's my child.
Did nothing wrong here.
I'm like, but baby, he started it. I'm like, what do you do? He's like, yeah, but Jerry shouldn't have been loud. I'm like, just watch the show, dog. Like,
literally
good time.
That was
Overall though, I'm with you. PS 118 over 3rd Street. Anyway,
wow.
No,
it'd be your own niggas, like
right.
Bro, outside of the kindergarten.
Yeah,
and even the kindergartnens run your school. That's a shame. That's terrible. Wolfgang and them is getting them the fuck. Wolfgang Turbo, they getting them the.
I'm not.
Are they?
No.
It's a whole bunch of kindergarten. Really? It's hella kindergartners up against that one dude.
Please,
like, they that's kindergartners, bro.
Like, but they about that life, bro.
These are kindergartners who are locked behind a huge gate with spikes at the top to prevent them from harming anybody.
I'm trying to tell this man
over there because the teachers can't even fuck with them. Like Miss Finster don't even bother them because even she know what's up and she's an adult. Please, the Recess kids is clearing the hair on them kids. And that is Bianca B. Givner has spoken. Stephen B. Smith has right on the
Stephen B. Smith.
Dang.
What did you have next, Steve?
Okay. So we talked about nostalgic cartoons. Let's talk about the nostalgic TV shows. And we're going back. So Rob, you might not know these. Let's talk about it. Clarissa Explains It All.
Yes.
Let's talk about Alex Max. Let's talk about Gullah Gullah Island. Let's talk about Animorphs. Let's talk about the
Nickelodeon.
Let's talk about Shelby Woo. Let's talk about listen.
The Jersey. What is your favorite back then show? Because this is even before, to me, before the Kenan and Kel, all that era. This
My
is like
favorite throwback show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Live action.
surprisingly, one of my favorites was Salute Your Shorts because I thought the theme song was so funny.
Wow.
When
Yes.
we hold you in our hearts. And when I
And when
think
we
about
think about you,
we
it
wanna
makes me
put
want to
the
fart.
finger right over. We ain't going to yo.
Yeah.
And
That shit was
by the
gas.
way, you
Yes.
can watch all of this on Paramount Plus.
Yep.
They got
yes, sir.
and I
Paramount
didn't
Plus is that
know.
shit.
I found out I was like, oh. I spent 20 minutes gasping and gagging. I was like, babe, I keep
You was looking through
scrolling,
all. Yep.
and all the throwbacks keep popping up. But I
But-
don't have to watch it on YouTube
Oh.
anymore.
The only thing that they don't have, and it pisses me off, them niggas don't have Cousin Skeeter. Cousin Skeeter is not on
The
Paramount.
one show that's not on
The
anything.
one show that's not on anything, and
What
it breaks my
that?
heart. So I don't know. That shit is
It's
not on
pro-
Paramount.
it's
It
gotta
breaks my
be, like,
heart so
copyright
Is it
much.
a
stuff,
rights
'cause ain't
issue
no
or
way.
something?
I have
has
no
to be.
clue. It breaks my heart. Literally,
has to
every
be.
show, every
It has to
show,
be that.
every show from
Because I say the same
Nick is
thing.
on
I'm like,
there.
because why Disney Plus got everything but Aladdin the animated series on there? Like
Aladdin,
that's
man. Oh my
yeah.
Disney
god.
Plus.
that's
Listen,
so
that's a
fire.
whole nother conversation. They have
yeah,
so
look,
many
we're gonna get
shows
into it.
that are not on
We
there
gonna
that
get
needs
into
to
that.
be on Disney Plus,
Listen,
and
we gonna
it makes
talk
no
about
sense.
that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Yes,
that.
when
Yeah.
it is, but I'm trying to think. So my favorite,
Clarissa
so
explains
I
it all.
definitely was I was definitely a big Gullah Gullah Island. I was a Eureka's
Mhm.
Castle. I was definitely because I thought Eureka's Castle was so funny because Batley the Bat was so funny to me. I'm back at like Nick Jr. I used to watch Face. Like I thought
Yeah,
he
the
was
face.
so cool.
Yeah.
He had all the stuff.
Let's go.
I'm trying to think. So if I had to pick a favorite, that's hard to do because there's like so many things I used to watch. You know what I used to really like, y'all? Y'all remember the Puzzle Place? The Puzzle
Let's
Place?
go on
Yes.
PBS. On
We're go-
PBS.
yes, they
Ooh,
like,
she just
yes,
unlocked
they're
a
like,
memory.
Kiki. Oh,
Ooh.
listen, I think about this stuff all the time. I think about shows like that, like Bump in the Night and other little random little
Bump in the night.
shows that used to
Mhm.
come
You
on.
on
And
fire.
listen, my catalog is just so
It's deep.
ridiculous. Like it's
That
so
bag is deep.
ridiculous to the point where it's like I remember like commercials. Like, do y'all remember when gum used to have theme songs? Like Big Red or what was it? Like Juicy Fruit used to be like Juicy Fruit is gonna
Mhm.
move. Yeah, so I don't know.
Word.
It's just
Yes.
Those I
Yes.
have to get all that stuff out. But
Mentos commercials back in the day.
Mentos,
Yeah.
Mentos freshman.
Nah, she know the jingles and everything.
do.
That's
Everybody,
dope.
Mentos,
The one where
fresh
he
maker.
he sat down on the fucking bench.
Yeah, on the
and
bench,
he
he'd
had
be
the
like
fucking white
Mentos, the
paint.
fresh maker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
look,
fucking
just
roller
That is
around.
fire.
Do
Yeah.
y'all remember this? It was a commercial. It was a oh god, it was a popsicle commercial, and it was like liquor color, like, and it would change the color, but and then he would be trying to show his dog like the colors, Duke, the colors, and the dog be like,
Dog, yeah, that's the
colorblind
stupid
kid,
throwback.
and it would be
Yeah.
like
Yes.
black and
I
white.
remember that.
It was
shit.
a see, that's why y'all my
Popsicle.
tribe.
Speaking
Yeah,
of dogs,
Yep.
I didn't want to do that part, but
I remember very, very much.
I
Yes.
love it. So okay, I'm trying to think. I still ain't gave you. And what was my favorite?
I mean,
You know what?
I'm gonna say it don't have to be just one. You know what I'm saying? You can name off
Oh,
like
I
2,
have
3, or
so many,
4.
'cause
Yeah.
I remember like when the Muppets had their own show, and it used to
Yeah.
come on and
You
come
go
on
back
after
to the
Fraggle Rock,
80s, 70s.
and they would have. Do y'all remember Fraggle Rock? That used to be the show.
Yes, I
Fraggle
remember.
Rock.
Fraggle
Oh
Rock.
my goodness, there was like New Zoo Review. There was all
Absolutely.
types of stuff. I think there's just too many to name from like me being a kid and just really indulging in like
Mm.
throwback stuff because I just was so in love with everything that I saw. Everything was a big deal, like especially because this was what I was allowed to watch. So like literally, if
Yeah.
it was not G-rated, I could not see it. Like I could not. So that's all this type of stuff is all I knew. So there's like oh my goodness,
Yeah.
bananas and pajamas. Yes, I'm coming down. I used to watch
Yes.
that shit in the
Yes.
morning. There was this show with this koala. I think his name was Blinky, something like that. And he used to come on. Now I gotta look it up. Now I got to look him up. It was like Blinky.
It's not
and he had these-
Zaboomafoo, is it?
No. That's so Zaboomafoo.
Okay.
That was with the Crap Brothers with Chris and Morton.
Mhm.
Who
Yeah,
also
the
had
Boofoo was my
another
shit
show
too.
years before that, and it was them two.
Noodles.
And it was this black girl on there, and she was like the hostess. But so they've been on TV for like ever. But Blinky used to come on the same channel that Eat the Cat and all that used to come on, and Tasmania and all that used to come on. And I can't wait. Blinky, the what was his name? Koala. Oh my God, y'all.
Blinky Bill.
Blinky, goddamn. Yeah, but that's exactly who I'm talking.
I'm looking
The
it up.
red overalls. And then he
Yeah.
used to be going on all these little events. The mischievous koala. Now I don't know if y'all can see him, but
Yeah.
yeah, that clown.
That
I
shit.
used to watch that too. So long story short, I
Okay.
have a lot.
It's a lot.
Did,
Yeah.
as far as game shows, what was y'all game show? Because mine was Wild and Crazy Kids, or
Yes.
Guts,
what
of
or what would
course.
you do?
Mm,
What would you do
Yes.
with the fire shit?
yeah,
Double Dare.
What would you do?
Y'all remember
Double Dare
that?
2000.
Yes.
First of all, about what would you do? Can we talk about it? Because I don't
wanna
know
be on
why
that
they
so
got
bad.
so much joy out of throwing them pies in them parents' faces like that. But I used
That's
to,
why I wanted to be on
Oh,
there.
I know.
wanted to be on it so
Yeah.
bad.
I'm gonna smack my mama the fuck
I
out
asked my
with
mom.
this
She was like,
damn
"If you think I'm finna fly 5,000 miles down there to get a pie thrown in my face," I was like, "Girl, just say no." Nah, damn.
Just say
Yeah,
no.
no. Game shows. What else was
Listen,
watching?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I gotta share this story with her because Guts was my shit, and so was Legends of the Hidden Temple. So much so, I gotta tell this story because I'm 4 years old, and we went to this place that's around the corner from my house, actually, in Charleston, South Carolina, called Frankie's Fun Park. Now. It's a fun park area. It's got like a mini golf portion where it's the mini golf itself has like a bunch of it's a bunch of water around it. So you
Mhm.
know, me being me, I don't know. I was somewhere in my imagination, and I'm like, I wonder if I jump in, if I would be, considered swimming the moat like they did in Legends of the
Oh
Hidden
my
Temple.
God.
I'm 4 years
Oh my
old, mind you,
God.
and I remember this. I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump in because I wanted to, be like I was like on one of those teams.
Boy.
So I definitely did, and the counselors had to jump in and come after me and whatnot. But still, it was just like that was my thing because I was so big on
love
those
that.
kind of shows. Like I would just be sitting there watching Legends of the Hidden Temple and Gus just gawk-eyed like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want this. I can't wait till I get older so I can participate in this. Come to find out, of course,
Yeah.
you couldn't, but
Yup.
Ooh,
sad.
who was your team that you always rooted for when you
The
watched?
Silver Monkeys. Let's
First of
go.
all,
Wow.
it's not the Silver Monkeys. It's the Green Monkeys.
Green. I was gonna say it's the Green Monkeys.
the silver. Wait, what?
Snakes.
Snakes. Yeah.
It was Purple
was
Parrots, the Green
Purple
Monkeys, the Blue
Parrot,
Barracudas, the
Blue
Red
Barracuda.
Jaguars, the Silver Snakes, and the Orange Iguanas. That's what it was. It was 6 teams.
I was a Green Monkeys guy, even though
Wow.
green is not my favorite color. Like I was just a Green Monkeys
I was
was
a
a
Silver
Silver
Snake
Snake.
so bad. I was such a Silver Snake. It's just, which is
Okay, so
crazy
we
because
was
I'm
on
not
the
a
same
Slytherin.
list.
and
I
neither am
don't
I.
know
I'm
why
hoping-
was. I think it was because it was the only color that wasn't like
It was just
regular, like
cool.
red, blue, green.
Yeah,
and it was
that's
like
what
It's
silver.
regular. Yeah.
and they
I
were
think
always
that's the-
last. They just sounded hard. They'd be like, da, 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 da. And the Silver Snake. I'm like, oh, that's gang.
I could've sworn it was- I thought it was the
Yeah.
Silver Monkeys.
It was the Green Monkey because
Wow.
silverback gorillas are a real thing. So that's probably why.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, but like I just know like with those game shows, I always like I need to be there. I want to be on these game shows so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, mom, dad, can we please just fly to Florida or wherever?
Listen. You know what? To this day, I still, as an adult, I have to stop myself from when I go grocery shopping, putting my hand and just putting everything in the cart because that game show, what was it? Shopper, something sweeper?
Shopper, the super swapper.
Something sweeper, something. And I
Yeah,
want to be
shop
on that shit.
sweeper.
I'm like, oh, y'all moving
Bro.
too slow for me.
Nah,
I'm like,
that's
I
a
would have been there.
classic.
Got this chicken out, this out. Oh, I would have been, I was on the,
Bro.
you know what else I used to like? There was a show called The Weakest Link. I thought that show was so cool.
The
And it was
Weakest Link.
Link.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye with that lady with the short haircut. It
And you
would
extra
drop
simple
through the
stuff like,
floor?
what's 17 minus 8? I'm like, well, I'm out of here because math. I'm gone. Nope. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh
I hate it. Yeah, no. So those are
That's a
definitely my
fact,
favorite.
bro. Like
Y'all are
Man.
so fun.
But that, like, as far as those shows, like, it was something about Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Mhm.
Figure It Out. Figure It Out.
Yes.
The reason why that was so
Yeah.
great was because they had all their stars
Yes.
on that show, like Nickelodeon show. That it had like a special moment, bro. Like
Yeah.
Figure It Out was really, really good. Like,
Because you got to see them as normal people. It
You
felt like.
did.
Facts.
Hey, and to hold that thought, Danny Tamborelli used to get it so bad on Figure It Out.
Every
He
time.
did.
It's like
Every
the
time,
secret
bro.
sauce or the secret word is boogers. He'd be like, man, I hate when I have boogers. And he would just bang.
Hell
that
no.
sometimes the secret word would just be like, if your name is Danny Tamborelli. I would just be like, bro, they just hate this nigga.
They hate him,
him,
bro.
bro.
They had it out
Hey,
for
they
him.
really
Oh, they hate
did.
him so bad. That's so funny. What was this host, Summer Sanders? I hope she's doing
Yeah.
good in life, boo. Shout out to
Mhm.
you.
I
Oh,
used to-
and Mo with her pretty accent off of Guts. On the
I used to think
Wednesdays.
Summer Sanders and that one chick from the Ahmad Rashad basketball TV show thing,
Yeah, I know
or
you're
whatever.
talking about.
The co-host,
Mm.
her and Summer Sanders used to look alike, and then eventually Summer Sanders went to that show. So I was like,
Oh wow, yeah. You was like,
Wow.
whoa, what's going on here?
I saw her
Mind
face
blown.
and wow. It's like that's off of Hey Arnold.
Ooh,
But,
okay,
okay.
so you go ahead, Steve.
go ahead, Rob.
No, okay, I was gonna say, what show? Like, it could be a show or a cartoon, just for everybody. Like from the '90s, the 2000s, whatever. What show would you bring back now? Like, what show Jackie Chan Adventures.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh, let me tell you
Bring it
something.
back.
Uncle Jackie used to come saving that day on these
Jackie!
Saturday mornings.
Bring it
Yes.
back.
That is the
Yeah.
hardest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love that so much. You're so
Amazon.
Yes. What
Amazon
show would
Prime.
y'all bring back?
You know
A
what? I
cartoon
would
show, it
bring
don't
back.
matter.
I need a 60. I need Teen Titans the 6th season. I need it. I need
Yeah,
the
we need
last
to
season
finish that.
so
I did not
bad.
like how that ended. It just didn't end
It
right.
made
You know what I
me
mean?
so mad because I need Tara to go away like for real because
Tara.
her and Beast Boy and Raven go together
Can't
because if
fade
they don't go
away.
together, then we go. I
I
need who the fuck was all this like
Fuck Tara.
Robin was Slade was beating his ass for like 2 episodes. Like what happened with the red X and there's so many plot holes. I need a 6th season. So if I had to bring something back, it would definitely be Teen
That's a
Titans.
really great pick. Kid, what you got, bro?
Well, I think a lot of the shows that I had kind of ended, satisfactory. Like Ed, Edd n Eddy was my shit, but that ended with the Big Picture show, and that's all that we really needed. We didn't need anything else after that for real.
Mhm.
But if there's a show that I want to bring back, and hear me out on this, the 2011 version of Thundercats, because
Okay.
Okay.
it
It didn't
was
get the respect.
it did not, and I
I'll
know
accept that.
there was a myriad of reasons why they couldn't continue it. Their audience was becoming, they had to cater to a younger audience. The toys weren't selling, and a bunch of things behind the scenes happened because I ended up watching a video on this. But still, that storyline, while I wasn't, hooked at first because again, big nostalgia head. So I remember the old Thundercats, especially when it appeared on Toonami or reappeared on Toonami.
Yeah.
And my brother was a big Thundercats fan when he was, a kid, so he got me invested in it. But I was starting to really, really get involved in the story and the lore behind the new Thundercats, and I'm like, yo, we're seeing a side of Lionel that we didn't see in the original story because in the original story he was a kid and then he shot up to an adult and didn't get to experience growth. But in here we're actually seeing him grow in real time and going through these trials. It's like, yo, he got thrust into being a leader when he really wasn't ready, but he had to. And we didn't get a resolution from it. It's like, damn, yo, he got betrayed by a girl that he loved, and now he's gonna lead an army.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, now I want to see it. I'm like, you know that shit.
And then they tried to do a Teen Titans Go version of Thundercats.
I saw that, and it was like a couple years ago.
It was
wasn't
trash.
It?
Yeah.
It was because they was like, oh, it got canceled. Let's see if we can give it the same thing that Teen Titans had. with Teen Titans. And it didn't have that same. It didn't have the same thing.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I can really go down a whole list because it ain't.
I mean, you don't, and like you speaking about, you don't have to just name one. Yeah.
Let's do it then. Reboot.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me Beast Wars 2. Give me Beast Wars while we at it. Yes.
They just made a movie of Beast Wars, didn't they?
No, they did kind of in a sense.
Wasn't that the movie?
The Beasts weren't in that often. It was.
We don't discuss that.
I know. I'm just.
It was a good movie.
Edit that whole part out.
But it wasn't. It was. They should have just named it something else. They shouldn't have named it Beast Wars.
Should have named it War Beast because hell no.
Fucking Jumanji, the TV show was really good.
When
they finally got him out of the game, I was like, yes.
I remember that shit.
That shit was live. Did y'all ever watch? Well, did you ever watch Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers.
I
That
didn't-
sound familiar, but I don't know. I probably saw it in passing. What was it about? Now I gotta look it up. I'm
It's
finna Google
about
it and see.
the military, and they ended up going to a different planet to fight bugs.
Huh.
Basically, they were shooting bugs with it was
For real.
yeah, it was called like
I
called
feel like I've
Grunt or
seen
something
this
like that.
before.
It was a movie first, and then they
Yeah.
ended up doing like a 3D version.
No, I
of
never. It looks like I saw it in passing, but
think
it
it was
looks
called-
interesting.
It was called something Grunts or something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Mhm.
If we going down a list, I mean, let's just be real. Mighty Max, show us some love. Whoever, Seth Rogen,
Yes.
whatever you got to do, go get Mighty Max
Yes.
and reboot it so people
And
can
bring it back.
know the greatness. Because they doing a
Niggas like-
Biker Mice.
Yeah.
They doing a Biker
Mhm.
Mice reboot.
Biker
Yeah.
mice.
Biker Mice from Mars.
I used to like that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
so you
Mm.
thinking of good
Right.
stuff.
So Ryan Reynolds is bringing that back. Biker's Mice.
For real. Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
So I'm like, okay, cool. So
Mm-hmm.
that means that once that happens, maybe people will get these ideas of all this.
and then
Bro,
yeah.
bring back Mighty Max, bro. Mighty Max was so
For
fire.
SWAT
sure.
cats too.
I was
SWAT
just gonna
cat.
say it.
Ooh, please.
SWAT
Bring
cat,
back
Street
SWAT
Shark.
cat.
Bring it back. Yes.
SWAT cats was so
And-
fire, bro.
It was
I,
good.
I gotta
was
talk
good.
about this because I just had watched B's one of B's episodes and he was talking about one of the top openings, and that was one that I was hoping that she would name, but
SWAT cats. It's in my honorable mentions in my heart because it was
Okay.
absolutely good. Like
Listen,
I feel like there's some of those. There was one I used to like Top Cat's actual theme song.
Top
He's the
Cat,
one,
okay.
he the
Mhm.
VP, the championship. I thought that was like real groovy. I'm like,
Mm.
bring groovy
Yep.
back, damn it. It's a cool word. So, yeah.
indeed. But
Groovy.
for me as a kid, something about guitar riffs in fucking openings have always like kind of
Mm.
played to me. Like that's why I said
Yeah.
SWAT Cats. Both openings, by the way, of SWAT Cats,
I'll
really
take it.
are my favorite, one of my favorites. And then to also mention, there's another cartoon that came out on Nickelodeon that has one of the best guitar solos in my opinion ever, and that's Chalk Zone.
Chalk
Yes.
Zone.
Yes.
Chalk Zone. Talk about
Rudy's
it,
got the
man,
chalk,
bro.
the chalk, the chalk. Rudy's got the chalk.
Rapunzel,
Mhm.
Rapunzel, let
Uh-huh.
down your bro.
The music on Chalk Zone was fire.
Yes,
Very
bro.
good.
Chalk Zone was so fire.
It was.
That's right.
There'd be underrated
love
stuff on
Chalk.
there.
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid,
Freakazoid.
Freakazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
they need to bring that
Freakazy,
shit back,
Freakany. Yeah. They don't
Mhm.
make good stuff like that anymore.
The Weekenders. The Weekenders.
Come on
We
now.
need another
Yes.
season. A lot of people do not
Oh.
appreciate the Weekenders. That's one of my favorite cartoons of
It
all
was
time.
very
I have
good.
all of the seasons on DVD. Bro, I love
Yes.
the Weekenders.
The weekend,
So,
one
yeah.
of my favorite episode of that was the one where it's like she got the like they was popular for like a day and they got there's like look and then here when you drink the diet soda it don't even have the
Yup.
weird aftertaste. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
so lit. Yeah, their episodes were
Bro,
really
yeah.
really good for sure.
16. What you niggas know about 16?
I feel like wait because I'm about to say that because the title
need to
has got the number in it and now
Yep,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
6
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then 10. They need to bring that
Mhm.
shit back. That shit was gas.
That
shit
Yeah, that was
fire.
very underrated cartoon, and I
That
actually
was
like
a
really
good
enjoyed
one.
16.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I loved Bobby's World.
Bobby's were I used to love his
Wow.
song and all. I used to love the way
Yeah.
she talked and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That the 3-wheel that
Uh-huh.
little yeah, bro. That little intro was
Yes.
fire.
That's a throwback for real, for real.
I definitely heard that theme song not too long ago. Like it just popped up randomly on my timeline, and I can't remember
Mhm.
where tweet is attached to. But I was just like, "Oh my god, it's Bobby's World! I haven't seen this in forever."
Yes.
That shit was fire.
They don't
And
make good
then,
stuff
if we're
like
gonna
that.
be real, stop rebooting any other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and just bring us back
Please.
the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage
It was
Mutant Ninja
so
Turtle.
good. Yes. Yes. That was very, very good. It was good. But I feel like the original theme song is always gonna be my favorite. The little heroes and a half shell turtle power. That shit
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
Oh,
good.
yeah,
Nice
that was gas.
Yeah.
Like,
1989
it's so
joint.
raw.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah. That was fire.
90s.
That was fire. That was
Yeah,
fire.
it was. It's just so nostalgic. I just gotta appreciate that shit. It was back when they would be like, "Yeah, be cool, stay in school," little bullshit. When
Mhm.
what was the little dare and all that stuff was like the
Dare.
thing.
Mhm.
See, that's back when Captain Planet was a thing. And we was
Captain
trying to take
Planet.
this- Listen,
Captain
listen.
Planet was that.
hero.
After Don
Planet.
Cheadle, I'll never forget.
Oh
You
God.
said what, Steve?
After Don Cheadle, Captain Planet like video, I'll never forget him for that, bro.
Wait, what?
Oh,
That
yeah.
was mad. Like Fox Kids had the bangers at the time. Like they had like the Tick. That's where Freakazoid was at. That's where Animaniacs. The Addams Family used to have its
Animaniacs.
own show like on there, and it would come on, and the commercial would be like, "I'm Generation X," and be like, "But I'm Generation Fox Kids," and then the Power Rangers would come on. Like Fox had some little bangers,
Fox-
bangers.
Ooh.
That's a Steve B. You are the best. Okay,
Oh,
Saturday
God.
morning cartoons.
Mm.
Which network was the best? Fox Kids. You had Kids WB.
That's
You
the
had
one.
It's WB, bro.
it's Kids
By
WB.
landslide, because you got
It's better
that-
than Fox Kids.
because you got to think by the time we was really watching that. See, that's where you get your Yu-Gi-Oh on WB. We had all the there was some little Looney Tune show we still had on there. They
Tiny
had-
Toon Adventures,
Tiny Toon
Anime-
Adventures.
Come on. Nothing in that.
Animaniacs.
Which, by the
Uh,
way, they just dropped a new version of Tiny Toon Adventures that I wasn't
They
sure about it,
did.
but
Yes.
it's
It's
actually
on Hulu, right?
It is actually no, it's on. Is it Hulu? I think it is. Whatever.
I
My kid was
think it
watching it the
is.
other day, and I
Mhm.
was like, "This is actually kind of funny." So I got to
Yeah.
like 3 episodes. I was like, I want to watch this whole thing. It is actually.
It was good.
It was good. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this is cute because now they're in college, and it's a fun twist on some of the characters. Some of the characters you might see, some you might not anymore.
Mhm.
But like just watching how they are acting in college versus, you just it's a whole new ballgame because some jokes can be a little more like this is
Yeah.
definitely your college joke, and you'll be able
Yeah.
to catch it because you're older. So definitely a cute show.
It's
I was
Yeah,
like,
so
Wait.
it's
It's
because WB
it's not on.
has-
It's not on. It's not on Hulu. It's on Max.
Max,
Max
that's
now?
what it is.
Okay.
You're
It's
right.
on
It's on
Max.
Max.
Bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the Animaniacs reboot was on Hulu.
Animaniacs. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hysteria, Pinky and the Brain,
Hysteria.
Pinky and the
Ooh.
Brain.
Batman the
Yes.
animated series.
There's
was on
nothing
there, bro.
topping that ever.
that was on
Jack-
Kids WB.
Jackie
Yeah.
Chan Adventures.
That was on
Yeah.
like,
Fox Kids too, though, wasn't it?
no,
Yeah.
no, that was all WB,
Batman?
bro.
Oh, it was on
Yeah.
WB. Oh, fair. 'Cause,
Jackie,
yeah.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah.
Wayne Head, like WB
Wayne-
was insane.
Let's be for real.
it was
like, let's be
insane,
for
bro.
I'm probably biased to Fox. Well, I'm not biased to Fox Kids, but you know me. I love me some dope Power Rangers. Like I love Power
Oh, yeah.
Rangers. I'm a Power
Oh,
Ranger stan. So
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got, you got
Likewise.
Power Rangers,
X-Men.
you have X-Men Evolution. You did
Yeah,
X-Men,
have,
the-
you got the-
the animated series.
yeah, you had the
That's true.
TMNT 2003. You had X-Men
Mhm,
Evolution. You had
Because
I'm
that's
looking
back
at the
because
Fox
like
Kids stuff.
that
Blade,
yeah.
Beyblade.
Hey,
Steve,
Steve,
Fox.
hold on.
Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Steve, how can you be against Fox when 4 kids? That's what what's it called? Yayo.
Bro, first of all, I did not watch.
Now,
I did not watch One Piece back then.
the
I
One
started
Piece,
watching
bro.
One
Come on.
Piece, like,
See,
One Piece is your goat though, so you automatically can't go against Fox.
That's not-
Fox.
so Fox
Okay.
Kids,
Came
I'm
on 4
looking
kids.
because that's where you get Bear and Jamal.
Mhm.
You got your
Mhm.
original Spider-Man. You got your Magic
that
School
Spider-Man animated
Bus.
series,
Spider-Man,
bro.
You
yeah.
got Inspector Gadget. Like, I feel like there's a couple bangers that
It
might
is
be on
on
the
there.
Fox.
But
You got
WB
Carmen
was
San Diego.
insanely-
Now,
insanely
Carmen San Diego.
yeah, that's definitely on there. Yeah.
Oh man, I was a
WB.
big Carmen
But
San Diego
Fox
fan.
Kids had Bobby's World, and it had the Louis Armstrong. Life with
Louis was so stupid. I used to
Life
like
with-
that little goofy show. That was
Life,
just
Life,
the dumbest
Life
shit.
with Louis was fire too.
Yeah. They had
Oh.
that. They had the Tom and Jerry kids. I used to watch that because I thought it was
Ah,
Tom
yeah,
and Jerry
yeah.
kids. Oh my
Tom and
god.
Jerry.
I like both of these more than the ABC one, the actual one Saturday
Same here.
morning.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
both
yeah.
of
One
these
Saturday
ones
morning
well.
was Cheeks.
Yeah.
ABC
Yeah.
Fat, yeah. I only
Yeah,
watched
they
it
didn't
because
have
you
nothing
know
on there.
I like Power Rangers, and that shit was on there for a minute.
What?
So-
Oh
wait,
yeah,
what
when
channel
Disney
was
bought
the-
Power Rangers.
When Disney got it, and it was
Yeah.
slick
Yeah.
straight too.
I like that Power Rangers movie. I don't know what the fuck when the other one's coming out because I thought it was good. Like the
Bruh,
live action
it
one,
It was
great.
fire.
Like,
Power
I'm
Rangers
sure
movie
it
was good. Yeah, it was good. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. I needed the second part. I'm like, baby. I don't
Yeah,
know.
apparently, yeah, they're supposed to be making another movie, but it's not gonna have anything to like do. They're gonna
Oh,
they're
they can
doing
just
it.
keep that
They're
then.
making a whole other movie.
And so another reboot, pretty much.
Hip,
Yes, it's
hip,
gonna be
boo.
another reboot, which is something we don't listen. I'm tired of reboots. I'm tired of all
Give
of
us
that
Talk
shit.
about
new
it.
content. Yeah.
Talk
I
about it.
wish they would stop with all of these, bro. Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this. Like, why?
They're doing that because see, they're not creative and they can't think of it, especially Disney.
Man,
Walt Disney gone and all the people are leaving, so they don't have anything new and original. And it makes me mad because I feel like I have so many ideas for like new stuff. I'm like,
Mhm.
well, okay, well, what about like shows? I'm like, where's the supernatural shows where like black kids stumble upon like ruins on the way home from school, and then now, oh my goodness,
exactly.
I'm in this realm. Or okay, well, there's this girl who got picked on for forever, and it's like her 16th birthday, and these girls come to pick on her, but she put her hands up and kill everybody on accident because she got power she didn't know about.
Hey, that sounds
What about,
fire.
you know what I'm saying? And there's so much stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like you could think of so many new things, but they keep making like, I don't know, or they keep making like sequels, and they're coming up with Toy Story 5, and I'm like, nobody
That
asked for
nobody
4.
asked for.
They could have
Yeah.
stopped it at
Mhm.
3 for real.
The 3 really was the one that was supposed
Yeah.
to end it to me.
That was it. Now,
They just
if they
keep-
going
yeah,
to
they're
make a
making-
5, because they're making 5. I
Mhm.
feel like, look, this is my plot, and I feel like if they coming out with it, they stole my idea because I tweeted it 3 years ago. So
Okay, talk about it.
if they're going to do Toy Story 5, I feel like, okay, the plot is all right. Andy, he's grown, obviously. Him and his wife, his kids, whatever, they're at the fair, and somehow one of his kids, they win Andy as a prize. I mean, not Andy, they won Woody as a prize. Holy shit.
At that fair.
Everybody,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Now that's all fine and dandy. Now you know Woody, he's all about I gotta save everybody. Something's going on. Somehow some toy gets stuck downstairs, and he gotta go on this mission in the middle of the night to go get somebody from downstairs. And while he's downstairs fixing everything, trying to save somebody, because he's older, so he's slow now. Andy catches his ass, and it's like, nigga, you was alive this whole time. Now I thought that was cool, but then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, Andy don't catch him. One of his kids do. And then it's like his kids is like, Dad, the toys they're real. He's like, yeah, they're real to me too. They're not listening. So
yeah,
it's
they
like,
don't really, yeah.
well, so and I feel like there's a whole adventure they can go on where it's like, okay, well, now this kid knows the truth. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of how it can go from there.
That's fire. No, yeah.
So I'm like, if y'all going to do it, it got to be that. These niggas got to get caught.
They got to be right. Yeah. Because like, bro,
I don't know, but I feel like they should wrap it up.
It just don't make sense, bro. Like, where are the original ideas at? Like, they just keep going back to the old stuff. Like, cool. Like, we already seen this. We love it. We don't need to keep doing it over and over again, bro. Like, it just doesn't it doesn't make any type of sense to me. I hate it.
The one reboot that I need to write a story for, and they need to just go and give me the credit for, is Monsters Inc. We need a Boo story of Boo being like kind of like this crazy. She got a camera. Monsters are real. Monsters are real. Like one of them things or whatever. And she's trying to prove that monsters are real. Everybody thinks she crazy and all this other stuff. She like a 19-year-old adult, and she's trying to prove that there's a monster world, that all this other stuff, because obviously she's been there. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I think that would be a really dope story.
And then it's like, so like and like as she's getting older, like she's been in therapy. She's like, no, I know what I'm talking about. Like I've been there. So that her mom and them, they wrote it off. They didn't called her crazy. She's in a little small class because they think it's something wrong with her. But she's like, no, nigga,
like this shit is real. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh,
I think that shit would be fire. Like they need to just let me write it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that shit.
You hear
it? I think that shit would be super fire. And then because like the way that the first Monster Inc. end is like he put the door back together, he opens the door, and she's like, you know what I'm saying? She's like Kitty, and then we just never get anything else. It just kind of like
y'all too.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all, since we talking this real quick, what
What's
is
up?
the
What up, though?
best? What is, in y'all opinion? I'm this for all three of y'all. What is the best Pixar movie? Pixar. What's the best one?
Incredibles.
Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, this is a tough one for me. Oh my god.
I say, yeah.
I might have to fall on Rob with this one. Like the Incredibles was just was that movie for me.
See,
Meet the
Incredibles is my favorite, but I feel like there ain't nothing topping Toy Story, the first one. I feel like it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so
It's original as
classic.
fuck.
And
It's a
when
classic,
you watch it, no matter if you are young, in the middle, or I've caught so many
Yeah.
adult jokes in that movie. I was hollering the other day. I'm like, oh, he just told this
Talk
nigga to
about
kiss
it,
his
yeah.
ass, or he called him
Mhm.
Andrew. I'm like, oh, he wanted to call him a bitch ass nigga for real. I'm like, he was saying
The
something about,
hooker is
oh yeah,
funny
the
as shit.
hooker. I seen that. I'm like, this is not for kids. Like, what he said something. He was like, oh, he wanted to call me something. He's like, no, what I want to call you, I can't say because there's a lot of preschool toys present. I'm like, oh, he wanted to call you.
Yeah.
I was like, I think Toy Story is so good. But another
Yeah.
banger I think that gets overlooked is A Bug's Life, because that shit was just,
Oh,
yeah,
my
that was a great
God.
movie,
Bug's
too.
Life was
So
gas.
good.
It was good. It was
super
good.
funny. I
Yes.
feel like that's definitely top tier.
You know what Pixar movie I will never watch again?
Uh-oh.
Coco.
Coco?
I will never watch Coco again. Not because it wasn't good,
You can't
but
handle it.
because I can't handle it. Like
Yeah.
I watched
Oh,
it, I
okay.
boohoo cried. I was like, nope, not doing that
I was
again.
about to
I love
say,
it, but I will
wait a
never
minute.
watch it again.
Yeah,
Sobbed.
never
Like
watched it
I
again.
sobbed, like I cried hard. The only movie I cried harder on was Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Oh, I'm a LOTR. Sorry, y'all. I'm a big fat Lord of the Rings.
Let's
nerd.
go.
Big time.
Hey.
Real
Lord of the
heavy.
Rings over Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Lord
look.
of the
Oh,
Rings
I ain't
over
saying
Harry
all
Potter.
that.
Easy.
Now, lower your
Easy.
voice. I ain't
She
saying
said
that.
that look.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't saying nothing the whole time.
You
He said,
know,
"Oh,
Mid off.
it was like
Y'all
that when I
niggas having the
watched it.
mid off.
Okay, right.
mid-off.
This guy.
Wow.
No,
Y'all
like,
having the mid off.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I used to sit and watch the extendo versions like every day. Like it was
The movie
shit.
was already like 3 hours.
I would watch them every day, and I remember watching Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. I mean, boo-hooing through the whole. People were wailing in the movie theaters. I saw it, but I feel like Harry Potter. We not gonna do that. See, you must be a Slytherin. See, I know the devil
none
when
of
you
that
coming.
shit. Yeah.
Lord of the
This man
Rings.
ain't never read a book or watched the movie.
I
and he
seen the
calls it
first
nerd.
movie. The first movie was boring as hell to me, so
It
I just
was
said
boring as hell.
Because the
that's
book, you gotta read the
why
book. I read the
I was
first book
ghosting.
in like 3, 4. I think it was
Lord
it was
of the
one
Rings. Give
day
me
of school.
Legolas all day.
No, see, I read
Period.
when I was a kid, it took me a while to finish the first book. But as an adult, when I did my reread, I read the first book in like 3 hours. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get through this.
It was
because
so good.
it's
I'm
it's
like,
not a lot of information, but you know, when you read the story, you're just like, oh, okay, this is actually better than what the movie portrayed, because there's a lot of stuff the movie leaves out, and I mean a lot, which is why I think they're trying to do a series, but we'll see what happens with that.
Lord of the Rings.
period.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yuck. Oh, I have a question. I guess we're gonna cause some controversy here. What's a
Bring it.
cartoon or show from, like, of course, like the 90s and in the 2000s that everybody loves? Everybody's like, yo, this is fire, this is good. But to you like, bro, this shit is not it.
Man, fuck Cat Dog. Fuck doggone. A Cat Dog was terrible. It was
Wait,
terrible. The only thing that
whoa.
was better, only thing good about Cat Dog was Wilson, because I felt like he was funny. But when Cat Dog came on, it would remind me I had homework, because I was like, ain't nobody watching this
Remind me
shit.
I
I
had
hated
homework.
Cat Dog, and my mom didn't like it either. I thought it was just a waste of space.
It is very low. It's not as lowbrow as Ren and Stimpy, but it was very lowbrow.
Ren and
But I liked Cat Dog.
Ren
I'm
and
for
Stimpy was just
lowbrow
not for
humor.
kids.
Wow, B. Oh my
I don't like Cat Dog. Oh my goodness. Like,
wow.
I'm
Wow.
sorry, there's another one too. I'm
If
just
Yeah,
if I
any
speak.
yeah.
If I
not
no.
if I speak. When
If-
somebody
if
tell
I
her, because if I
speak-
tell her, I'm gonna hurt her
I
feelings.
speak. If I
I like
speak.
Cat Dog. Yeah, you know my mom. She's like, Cat Dog, that's a demon. Where? I'm like, listen, I just mom. Yes.
You
So.
go ahead. I know you guys, nigga. If I speak, I'll
Alright.
myself.
I'm gonna be real with y'all,
Talk
and I
about
don't
it.
care what y'all say, because y'all all gonna say that it's super fire, and I think this is a 6 out of 10.
I'm listening.
Rocket Power is a 6 out of 10.
That's just not true, bro. That's just inaccurately. He turned his
See
camera
how
off.
he turned
Let
the
me
camera
spray-
off?
That's
You
not
see
true.
this shit? Y'all see this
Let me
bullshit
spray
right
some
here?
nigga be gone, because ain't
Bro,
no Lord.
stop it.
Rocket Power is just okay. It was just one of them things where you saw sports and you fucking was like, oh, this is something we can relate to, which was cool. It was very relatable. The show itself
Lying.
was
Greater than
Right.
I
anything.
mean, you're not
Yeah,
wrong,
no,
but you
too.
wrong in at the same time, because
It's
yes, I was
super-
very
it's
much
I
super-
understand what you mean.
it was super
Yeah.
relatable, and y'all all gave it a
In
wonderful
Steve
thumbs up.
defense, I see what you mean by that. You still wrong, but I can agree
Yeah.
that,
The
like,
show itself was just
I see what you mean. Like, I
I
can see
was-
how someone would say that.
Yeah, I
But
was
it's
very
just
much
'cause
in
you're
my
not
X Games
lit,
phase
so
during Rocket Power, but
Mhm,
still.
mhm.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, all right, bro. If I
What's
And
man,
yours?
Wild
fuck it, bro.
Thornberries was mid as fuck.
Wild
Wild
Thornberries was
Thornberries,
trash.
it was
Yeah,
the
Wild
Wild
second
Thornberries
Thornberries was
lower.
can
trash.
get the
Yeah,
was
Wild
not
it
fair.
Thornberries
was.
was trash. Stop it, y'all. Like y'all
I
out there,
agree. I
listen.
agree.
Nothing was good about it. Now, if
Donnie was the was the
The
funniest thing about
highlight
Wild
and
Nigga,
Dawn, I
Thornberries.
thought he was
like,
kind of
nigga,
yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
the highlight of that whole show.
yeah.
listen,
I
bro, y'all
agree.
going, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro. I'm here, you know. Rugrats, get it the fuck out of here, bro.
You know what?
Rugrats is mid.
I
Rugrats
will
is
stand
not it,
behind
bro.
you on that because it was lit
Oh
when we were
shit.
kids. Listen, hear me out. It was lit and good when we were kids. We had all the movies,
This
all
is
the stuff.
crazy.
I watched it as an adult. I was like,
Shit was okay.
nah, I was like, this ain't
It's,
it. It was just relatable.
the movie is
Oh,
good.
bro,
The
Rocket
movies were
Power,
good.
bro.
The movies
No,
were good.
the, the movies were good. What's the kid's name with the glasses?
Chucky,
Chucky.
Finster.
Chucky.
Chucky, like his mom and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
super sad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
dog, bro, the show,
That was
nah,
the
G.
show.
Man, listen,
Rugrats ain't it, G.
where is this debauchery coming from? What is this? What I'm hearing
Rugrats.
right now? Come
Rugrats,
on, man.
you can throw
All right,
Rugrats in the
Rugrats
fucking
is
in the
Now,
garbage, bro.
I will say, look, as an adult, yeah, I can see why you probably wouldn't like it because I
Back
mean it's
then,
not
I didn't
geared
like it.
for adults.
Oh, I
But
ain't say all
there were
that.
so many jokes that we missed as kids that when I go back and I've watched like the old Rugrats, I was like, how did I
Hey,
miss this as a kid?
Yeah.
Yo, this
The
is funny as
grandpa was
hell.
wild for real. That was my part. He
you
thought so they was
rewatched it as an adult?
so look, I watched it and there was an episode where he's like, all right, yeah, because this is back when Blockbuster was still a thing, so you could rent movies. So he's like, all
Oh,
right, so here's
facts.
some 2 movies for you guys. He's like, oh, Lonely Space Vixens. That's for when
Vixens.
y'all go to bed. I'm like, nigga, you out here with the beatage of the meatage. This is on a Nickelodeon
The
kid
Hey,
show.
shout out to Grandpa
It
Stu,
was
man.
okay.
Grandpa
Facts.
Stu
I'm
was
like,
on some
listen,
other shit, bro.
is this Nickelodeon or is this Dickelodeon? What the hell going on in this daggone show?
What?
Yeah, I swear to God. I
Leroy,
was
please
like,
Wow.
clip that.
Wow.
Please clip that.
I was
Yo.
like,
1
what
hour,
in the
21
world?
minutes.
Oh, I hate it.
Yo, is that
Wow.
You ain't wrong.
Nickelodeon?
I
Yo.
was like, yeah, this is giving Dick Jr. Turn this
Mm.
off. This is
Wow.
But yeah,
oh my God.
Wild Thornberries was trash. What else was trash? What's that show? Brandy and
Randy Mr.
Mr.
Whiskers. I ain't
Whiskers.
like
That
that
shit was
either.
trash.
Oh, that's very lowbrow too.
I ain't
Yeah,
like
I
that.
didn't. I was like, what
You
the
know what
fuck?
show I didn't like? I didn't like I Am Weasel. I thought it was real weird. And I thought it
Mm.
was like, why is this? You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I like the theme song, You Don't Need
Yeah.
Pants for the Victory. But I'm like, but that's where it stopped. Because I was like, this is a little extra weird.
So
Yeah.
Which
by
reminds
extension,
me.
you didn't
Yes.
like Cow and Chicken then, right? Because it was the same
It was
creator.
cool, but it was like I couldn't watch it all like that because
It
you
was
know the
ki-
little
yeah.
devil with his ass out. My mom was like, devil. So
She
you
like,
could just,
nah.
all that was canceled.
Yeah, I turned this shit
Yeah.
off.
Hey, listen,
Exactly.
he always took an L. That should be, I ain't gonna
Right?
get into that.
Right. See, that's what I should have told him. But see, but he's losing, and so are you. Yeah, that's what my mom would have said.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
for
was
sure. For
it
sure.
was like but you know what little random show I used to like for real? I used to love Two Stupid Dogs, and I have no idea why.
I used to love that shit was funny.
They used to
Classic.
come on with Secret Squirrel.
Secret Squirrel.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Secret Squirrel's my nigga.
I used to like those type of shows.
Classic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure. I love it. Which reminds me
Yeah.
also of Kablam, which had like so many
yes.
random. I was obsessed
Actually,
with Kablam.
now was my
Starring.
shit.
Actually, now. bro.
Yes, it was like starring the flesh. He's strong
Flesh.
and he's naked. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? Like
Invader Zim. Invader Zim was my shit.
top tier. Top
I'm not
tier.
gonna lie, that because at first I was like,
Oh.
bro, this is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
I was fucking with it. with it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Only gave it one season. Damn shame.
It was only one season.
It was only one season of Invader
Why
Zim,
it
bro.
seemed like it was so much
Really?
longer than that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's how you know it was
look it up.
fire.
Yeah.
That's how
what I'm
you
saying.
know you like it.
No,
See,
yeah,
that sounded
and
wild.
Invader Zim-
That's how you know you like it.
No, that shit was fire though. It's just like, bro, so many shows. Like I feel like the 90s and the 2000s, that was just peak television. It was just
Yeah.
peak. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can, bro, in any age, if you was a baby, you was a teenager, you was an adult, you was feasting every day on TV. Now, bro.
It's too far.
I
There's
mean,
nothing
but
out
they
there
put
now.
everything on streaming services.
On the streaming
That's the problem.
services now,
Yeah.
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 Because
It's
there's
on the
still,
streaming services.
if you go on the streaming service, you still can find good stuff. Craig of the
Mhm.
Creek
Yeah.
is really,
That
really
show was
good.
Yeah.
dynamite.
Loud House, I really fuck with the Loud
I
House.
like that show. It's so
Young
good.
Justice, like all
Young
them type
That's
shows.
very good.
Yes.
Total Drama
Yeah.
Island is
Total
straight.
Drama
Yeah, that's
Island.
yeah, they
Big
just
dog.
put that on. Is it Netflix? They just put that on, or is it
I
on
think
HBO? Because they
it
just
might
put
be
it on
on,
something. And I was like,
Max.
oh, I gotta
Yeah.
make sure I watch it.
Yeah.
I think it's on Max.
Listen,
Probably Max.
Max.
there was a whole summer where I sat down and watched the entire Total Drama series, like from front
For
to
real,
back.
bro. I know
Yeah,
you was
yeah.
like, bro, this shit.
God.
Yeah, it's funny and fire as fuck, bro.
That,
From
that just
Island to Action to World Tour to Revenge of
World
the Island. I
Tour.
was,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I was into it.
They watch my kids be watching the kid version of Total Drama
Oh
Island. now.
yeah, that shit.
I've heard of that.
That's actually pretty. I like the intro. It's really catchy, bro.
I just remembered a show that that everybody liked, but I didn't like. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I ain't like
Fighting.
Foster's either.
I never watched it.
I ain't like
I was
Foster's.
Let's
either.
go,
in the
V.
middle with
See,
Foster's.
V, this why
Yeah,
you
like
It was
there was-
overrated.
You,
certain characters I like.
I
in
put that
Foster's,
on
but then
Twitter
there were
and
others I was
I
like,
got murdered on the timeline for saying
A
that.
lot of
Yeah,
people.
I'm with you,
I've
I'm
never
with you, bro.
watched it because that was like that little gap where I only have like a little 5-year gap where I didn't do anything cartoony and stuff. And then
Yeah.
after that, I've watched
Foster's
everything.
Home.
Condolences.
Like Blue, like I'm like,
No, I hate
dog.
Blue.
And then
Absolutely,
was it
can't
Coco?
fucking
Was that
stand Blue.
was that little thing that would just
Yeah,
yell
yeah.
all the time?
Coco?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Coco. She was kind of hilarious, but I could not stand Blue.
Blue was so
Eduardo, I
funny.
was like, and
Bro,
what's
that
what
shit.
red dude, tall name? Was he? Was
Will,
it
Will,
Yep.
yeah.
Wilt was
Will,
cool.
yeah,
Wilt
was he the
cool. Shout out
bunny?
to Phil Lamar.
Huh?
Who was the bunny rabbit with the mustache?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember.
I see. That's what I'm saying.
I know you're
I couldn't even get into it. I was just like,
Un momento, por favor.
Did you
I
watch?
tweeted this-
did I watch what?
Oh no, yeah, I was about to talk some more about Foster.
No, you got it. You got it.
Oh, did you watch Flapjack? Because I was a fan of Flapjack.
Flapjack was so messed up and ridiculously good. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this show? I'm like, oh, they were on acid, and I need your dealer's number because
And
this
then wall
show.
breaks was funny as fuck.
Yes.
When they would break the wall.
He used to be on Captain Knuckles. Oh, he used to be
Mm.
so mad every episode. I thought it was so weird and so good. I'm just like, bring that bike.
Mr. Harriman was the name of the rabbit.
Thank you. Thank
Mr.
you.
Harriman. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
trash to me. And
It
like
was
I put it on Twitter and everybody just came from my head. And I'm like, I can't
You're
believe
not wrong.
so many
Mhm.
people really love this mid. And I'm just like,
They must be
There were a
young.
lot of episodes that were good, and then there's just a lot. I was like, yeah, I can't watch this, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle with Foster's.
it was another one. I think it was called Camp Laszlo.
I
Camp
ain't like
Laszlo was
Laszlo.
trash too.
That's that was so kind of like going to the wayside with little random stuff. I'm like, I don't like none of this. Like,
Camp Laszlo.
see,
That
they
shit
did
was-
good with Juniper Lee. Juniper Lee was
Juniper
actually a
Lee
decent-
was
that was a
very,
good
very
show.
underrated.
I used to
love
like
Ju-
that show for real. Oh, that reminds me. I have a question. I have
Mhm.
the opposite. Is there a show that everyone says is butt that you actually really like?
Ooh.
Because there is certain shows like I liked Fanboy and Chum Chum. I don't care what nobody say. I thought
You
that
did?
was funny. I thought it
V,
was
come
funny.
on.
I thought
Oh.
Back to the Barnyard was funny. I thought there were
Back to the
certain little
Barnyard was
shows.
great.
that- Barnyard
Mhm.
was an underrated little gem, but there were some episodes like I'm like, this is so stupid. It's actually
Yeah.
entertaining. So there was another show that I'm just like, I don't care. Y'all
Everybody
like
thought
this.
was trash. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Angry Beavers.
That's
was the
Angry
show
Beavers
that
was-
I liked Angry Beavers.
it was
I
fun.
Angry Beaver.
Angry Beavers was fun. The 101 Dalmatians.
Yes, on Disney
mhm.
Channel.
On Disney
That's
Channel.
fine.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
What's another?
Damn.
Well, I don't know if they called them trash, but I feel like nobody watched them.
Yeah.
But as far as those two, I feel like those two was like two shows that I was like, every time I bring them up, it feel like nobody watched those shows.
Yeah.
They ain't have
I'm a big Dave the Barbarian kind of
Well,
guy. Like,
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
And
Yeah.
Fed. That's
Mhm.
that's
I
another
didn't
show.
like that.
They need to put it on Disney Plus. It's not on
Yes.
Disney Plus.
I talked about that on the episode. Fire.
It's not on Disney Plus. Like, I don't know why. But yes, bro. Dave the Barbarian was fire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's lowbrow humor that I will like go back and watch all the time because I literally used to get up like super early in the morning sometimes just to watch it, just to be
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm just trying to laugh so I can be up.
Oh,
Emperor's New School.
I was just
What?
finished
Cool.
saying-
Emperor's New School.
Bet.
Hey,
Blues
you
Clues.
ZCO.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
my shit. And here's a hot take. I think it's better than the movie. The show, the cartoon.
Oh, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Cartoon
I'm
better than the
a-
movie. Sorry.
No,
I'm gonna
that's
stop
cap.
you right there.
The cartoon's
I don't
better
know
than
about
the
that.
movie. It's
I
a
like
hot
the
take.
cartoon.
Pull the lever, crunk.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
No, rest in peace to Eartha Kitt, boy. She killed
Because
Eastman.
that movie is, to me, I feel like that's a top fact. That movie is
It's
so
good.
funny and
Yes.
so good. I mean, Emperor's New Groove does not get the love and respect. It's one of the most underrated. I feel like that in Atlantis,
Think so?
like what Emperor's New Groove is so
Meet the
underrated because nobody
Emperor's
really
New
like.
Groove, Meet the Robinsons, and Hercules
Yes,
are the
yes,
three most
Hercules. I
under-
feel like people.
Everybody know
love
about Hercules.
They
That's
know
not
about
underrated.
Hercules,
It's
but
not
they
underrated.
never
It's
bring
not
up
underrated.
Well, see,
I
they
don't-
loved.
Hercules
I
is
was saying
not
Hercules. They
underrated, bro.
loved the
That's
movie
cap.
Hercules. The series.
Bro.
The series was
What?
The series was
Wait.
but the movie was good.
I like the show.
The series
I like
was
the show.
mid. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah,
I like the show too. But
the
I feel
movie
like
is
Her-
not underrated,
I feel-
bro. Come
At
on.
all.
bro, what? Other
No.
than
If I
other
tweet
than the
that
two
right now,
songs-
niggas gonna be like, "Facts, bro." Because
other than
yeah.
like 2 or 3 songs, nobody actually talks about Hercules the movie. They talk about like 2 or 3 of the songs.
Of the song.
see
Well,
what
I
you're
was gonna say,
saying.
listen, the soundtrack is always going to be fire for
The
me.
soundtrack
Yeah, the
is fire.
soundtrack is like
It's one of the
it's
top 5
3
for me.
sound. Yeah.
It really makes the movie what it is. That's kind of why people only talk about the
That's
music.
a good
but-
one. You know what? See, here's
Wow.
my hot take. This is really finna make y'all mad. So if we talking about soundtracks that make the movie good, like I said in one of my podcasts, I think The Lion King just all right without all them songs in it, and I don't care. Because if you think about it, because the movie opens you up, it draws you in with that, "You're gonna give me now," and then hits you with that circle of life, boom, and you're just like, "Oh!" And then you see Scar come in with his little greasy ass. But if you imagine the movie just starts with Scar,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, and then there's no be prepared, and there's no I just want to be, can't wait to be king. There's no can you feel the love? There's no
Okay.
Hakuna Matata. And I feel like if you take all that out, it's just Hamlet, and it's kind of
It's just
And then
Hamlet.
Yeah, I mean, it is just Hamlet. I was
Yeah.
getting ready to say
Like,
that.
it's
yeah.
just all right. And then see, that's why I always say
Okay.
one of the most underrated Disney movies is The Lion King 2, because let me talk about that
Lion King
soundtrack
2,
and how
yeah.
it clears.
Ooh, that soundtrack.
That movie.
No, I
is-
don't think the soundtrack clears the first one. Are you kidding me?
The soundtrack. I feel like I feel like both soundtracks are really, really good. The first one is good
Okay.
and nostalgic.
Deception. Name the other songs.
Okay, the
He
first one
Lives
that
in
comes
You?
on is
No,
first of
not
all-
you. You
I
love
got
it.
you.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah,
So the
you
first
got
one
it.
that comes on is "He Lives in You." That's the remix of the
Mhm.
They do a remix. That's the one, "He Lives in You." Then he got the "When you go through life, you'll see there's just so much that we. There you got that one. Then you got the "Way Down in You Pendy."
Okay,
okay,
okay.
okay. And then you got their little love song at the
y'all
end.
stop playing like y'all know these songs. Y'all don't know these songs.
Pause, because Zero got an ignorant villain song like "That's My Lullaby." Like, stop. Let's go there.
She knows
My
this song.
Lullaby is
You
one of the
do
more
not know
creepy.
these songs. Stop.
That-
Stop. Y'all don't know these songs.
I
No,
know
listen.
them in English and in Swahili. Try me, Simba, because
Hey.
I got time.
I would say Zero may not be a top villain, but that villain song is
Come on.
eerie as fuck.
Come on,
So
it's so good. Come on.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Well,
You know who I'm gonna tell you who the worst Disney villain is. Bring it in. It's that goddamn
Uh-oh.
Principal Mazer. Because why would he call Goofy and talking about something? He's going in the electric chair. Why you gonna fuck that boy summer up like that? Because
No.
what was your motive?
the
He's the
nigga
real
from the
villain.
Hunchback of Notre Dame was like,
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
Oh,
villain
dang.
of villains, nigga. That nigga was about to kill a baby.
Oh,
yeah,
Fucking
Marco
Polo?
real?
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, that would
Radigan.
Radigan is
from-
annoying. Radigan, the world
Radigan
famous
from
rat.
uh,
I feel like, but Maleficent was finna kill a baby because she didn't get invited to a party. So I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like but when we found out the backstory behind Maleficent, which I have tattooed, by the way, it is my favorite tattoo.
Hey,
I don't even like Maleficent. It's for my sister because this is my sister's favorite character. My favorite character is Mushu. So she got Mushu tattooed on her arm, y'all, and he's
Ooh.
breathing out fire, but the words say dishonor. It's hard as hell.
That's fine.
So we can,
Did
but
I
yeah, no, I
ask
feel
someone
like
asked for a miracle?
And-
yes,
and-
Mushu's
and-
the
and-
best sidekick on God. That is
Yeah.
my favorite Eddie Murphy movie, period.
and
Mushu's the
Sykes
best.
from Oliver and Company is pretty fire too.
Look,
Sykes and
Listen.
Soto and Roscoe.
Let me tell
Them
you
niggas is
something.
fire.
Can I talk about that real quick? Because and I went to do an episode about this, but I'm gonna just do it on here since I'm with the gang. Y'all, do y'all realize how absolutely terrible Oliver and Company is? Because like I'm like, first of all, when I was a kid, I loved it. Like I'm like, wow, I used to be like, he's eating dog biscuits, but I'm like, oh my god, as an adult, I'm like,
That
nigga
nigga
eating
eating
dog
dog
biscuits.
biscuits.
Living in a abandoned boat underneath New York City, working for a nigga that clearly sells drugs. He a hustler, and you done stole this rich girl's kitten to try to get money out her piggy bank to save your ass. I'm just like, this is so messed up. And we talking about some why should I work? We just singing along this man's demise.
It's sad. It's sad.
Terrible.
Yeah. I definitely that if they want to do a live action for something, I wouldn't mind Oliver and Company live action.
Didn't they already do that?
No, and I
no,
hope God they don't.
Haven't.
Give me Bruno Mars as fucking
you know he's not Dodger. Shut your mouth.
Because you know it's Disney, bro. They
kill that shit.
One thing
Bruno Mars gonna kill it as
he
Dodger.
would. He is actually perfect.
Disney
for
is
that.
always gonna make a fucking live action movie of any like you know they always gonna do that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if there is
fan casting. Give me fucking Ving Rhames as Sykes. Give me Bruno Mars as fucking Dodger. God. Give me Jim Carrey as the fucking homeless ass nigga.
Oh yeah.
Just let me do this. Give me Issa Rae as the fucking poodle. Give me let me fan cast this movie.
Issa Rae can be Rita. Rita was the but you know who was the Rita? That was what's my girl off of she was on Moesha.
Oh, different. She was on Different World, wasn't she? The poodle?
No, what's my girl? She was Moesha's stepmom, and she's on Abbott Elementary. She's a teacher now. What's my girl?
Cheryl Underwood.
No,
I mean not Cheryl.
No,
Underwood.
you did not.
Not Cheryl Underwood. Oh my god.
Cheryl D. Ralph. Cheryl D. Ralph. I'll say Cheryl Ralph. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
The Cheryl.
Yeah, so she's actually Rita on it, but I could see Issa Rae. Absolutely. Who's gonna play? I need my Tito and I need my Francis. Who you got for that?
All right, give it to me. All right, Brian Tyree Henry as Francis. Yes! Give me fucking for Tito. Give me fucking one of the Cheech and Chong dude.
Yes.
Just bring him back. Just bring him back.
So good at this.
Fan casting is what I do.
Steve.
I would love to do a fan cast podcast, but nobody does this.
I would love to do that.
Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to get you to do it.
I'm telling you, I could sit for an hour and fan cast stuff. Like,
that's Steve bad, bro. He's a fan cast.
Let's do this. I want you to commit to it live. Once a month we do a fan cast episode.
I'm down.
Bet,
like
bet.
I'm
shake
so serious. I'm gonna shake your hand. There you
go. Let's go.
I'm down because like the people I have in my head, like for Hercules, and they keep talking about what's the girl with the ponytail, Ariana Grande. I'm like, no, throw her pretty behind on the soundtrack because she's not mean enough to be Meg. She can't like and needs to be girl off of Victorious, who was the bully. She needs to play. She's perfect. I need Chris. He's the one I hate. Chris Pratt can be Big Hurt because he just fit the thing, and I feel like he's goofy and beefy enough to do it. But I need Lil Hurt to be Tom Holland because he looked just like him when he's like little wimpy. I need for my muses. I need y'all to put Amber Riley. I need you to put Jennifer Hudson. I need you to put Kelly Rowland. I need you to like. Man, I've been thinking about
what's her name? Princess Tiana joint. Anika
Nani Rose. She's on my lineup. People were talking about some. Put Alicia, please. We need Chocolate sisters, and no, ma'am. Okay, so and none of these sisters have stole anybody else's husbands. So yeah, I have like such. I need Phil to be back. I need my man to still be Phil because nobody else could be Phil Activities. Like what's his face? You know what I'm talking about? He was on Matilda and all that type of stuff. So I would love to do this every month. I'm sold.
And we can come up with a different movie or TV show to do each time.
We can pick like I don't know, however many we want to do, and then just fan cast it. And that's going to be because I do it all day in my head. So why not make a thing of it? I'm
Once a,
sold.
we could definitely do that once a month. I'm down for that.
Niggas be fan casting like a
let's
motherfucker. You
go.
know, Steve hype
saying.
about
Bro,
this shit.
I love
Yeah.
fan casting.
You're good. You're good because you're not just saying ridiculous people just because you want to see them on the things. Like you picking people who like makes it. Which reminds me. So do you like Ben Affleck as Batman? Because I love it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think he
Same
fits.
here.
He's
He's-
6'5".
He definitely fits.
He's got the body. He
Bro,
fits.
they hold him. He should have had his own movie, bro. He should have had his
Yes.
own Batman
Yes.
movie, and they did him so dirty, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to start because I can
Oh
go
my God.
because bro, they did him. He is a great Batman, and I don't know why he just didn't get his own movie to start off with. It just don't make any sense to me. But
I
that shit
agree. I
sucked.
feel like the Batfleck. When I first heard Ben, I was like Ben Affleck. Then I was like,
Same
oh my
here, yeah,
God.
same here.
Batfleck. I feel like he's the best one to me.
Yeah.
People don't want to let go
Fair.
of Christian Bale because we were in 2008. That was the one that we saw. But I'm like, you got to understand.
Yeah,
People can change.
Fair.
People do stuff different. Which, by the way, I don't care what nobody say. I really like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
that was a great movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie was
Loved it.
incredible. That
I've
movie
seen it
was
like 3
absolutely
times.
incredible.
That's why I
But
swear that person.
I don't
Nobody's
understand
touching.
why they're having a sequel. I don't think that it needed a sequel.
I
That
agree.
makes no sense to me.
Mm.
And here's
And
the
then
thing:
making it a musical
the
is
sequel
what.
is gonna
It's a
be
musical?
a musical. It's a musical. It's a musical. It makes no sense at all.
Hip hip
No.
boo.
I don't understand why.
Ugh.
Like, why would you go this route? The first movie was so good, and like I said, the
perfect.
first movie did not need a sequel. It was just
Mm-mm.
good in it own. But like, bro, and what's her name?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Yeah, she's also she's gonna be in the movie. But I'm just
Harley
like,
Quinn. She's playing
yeah,
Harley Quinn.
she's playing Harley. But
Oh boy.
I don't know.
I'm mad it's a musical because I
It's a
really,
musical,
really
yes.
love this thing. I just for real, I just wish Heath Ledger wouldn't have passed because like
Oh yeah,
I just remember being 18 and being so captivated by this man. I was like, yo, he's really the joke. Like I
Incredible.
watched all the behind the scenes stuff. They
It
were
was
like
supposed to be a trilogy of just him and
oh
Batman.
my God.
Because
Yeah.
the first movie was literally he was pulling all the strings and the
Mhm.
Scarecrow was kind of afraid. The second one was going to be our first thing, and then the third one was supposed to be that.
See, because here's a secret, y'all. I ain't never got through the one with Bane in it because the first 10, I was like, oh, this is so, and I fall asleep.
No,
I've never seen the whole thing.
it's a good movie, but it's definitely like it's cool, but like it don't have nothing on
See,
what's the name?
Yeah, I'm gonna say about the Dark Knight
Dark Knight.
Rises. I don't. This might be a hot take. I don't like the characterization of Bane for real. Or
That
rather
was
the
not
backstory
Bane.
of Bane.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was not Bane.
That was not
Bane.
Bane. Like it was
I
a
agree.
good character, but it's like it's not Bane.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
not
that's how I saw
Bane.
it.
I don't know who that man was.
Yeah,
That's not Bane.
that's
Was that
just
Tom
my
Hardy?
viewing.
Who played
Yeah,
him?
that was Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like
Tom
Tom
Hardy.
Hardy be playing like he does so good at whoever he's acting like, but like all his characters be like random and people end up not giving a fuck. So it'd be like, you know, like Venom, all the Venoms was ass. I ain't like none of the Venom
Yeah,
movies.
I ain't watched none of them shit.
Spitting, she's spitting.
Yeah, I didn't even
Listen.
watch none of them shits.
Don't waste your time or your money. So
Yeah.
period.
I see. Well,
The thing is, one of the best characters he plays is in what's it called? Peaky Blinders. He plays.
still
a
gotta
I
really
watch
want to
good
that.
see that show.
Mhm.
I heard it's,
It's on
really, really
Netflix.
good.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. Bro, everybody love it though. They be saying, bro, this shit is fire. It's gas, but I still
It's super
haven't
fire.
seen it.
I'm gonna make sure I watch it. Period. Boo.
Okay.
Is it anything like Penny Dreadful? Why y'all look at me
Steve?
like that?
Kinda.
Oh,
Your screen frozen on my
Oh
hand.
yeah,
Oh.
I was gonna say
camera
yeah, I can
froze.
hear you, but yeah, your camera.
Oh,
yeah,
frozen.
yeah,
my my whole thing. I thought I was like, let me just keep talking and act like I'm not frozen over here and see what
Mhm.
happened. So I
Just
can hear
stop
you
the
good.
y'all.
camera. Stop the
gotta
camera,
keep-
start it, and it'll.
Oh, okay. Let me figure out how to do that.
She'll work.
Stop
Sorry,
cam.
y'all. Let
Nah,
me
you
see.
good,
Stop
you good.
cam.
Nah, you good, but
And then do
yeah,
it
I thought
again.
I was tripping for a second. I'm like, is something wrong with my shit? But I've been
Yeah, because
hearing
nobody says that, so I was like, oh, okay,
I'm
tripping.
weak. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, I see the button at the bottom. Oh, I
And
think my
then,
thing
yeah.
is just. Is my computer?
Oh yeah, it's
plugged in?
still froze.
See,
Oh,
this is
wow.
real ghetto. Is
We
that
can
the
still
Lord?
hear you though.
We can
Mhm.
still hear you. It's straight. The
Look at the
Spotify
devil
won't know.
just busy. I'm mad because it's gonna freeze on the part where my little bang is giving rock-a-doodle, and I'm mad.
Rock-a-doodle.
Hey, shout out
Let's
to
talk
Rock-a-doodle.
about it.
Okay, rock-a-doodle. Let me tell you something. Oh, here it go. Did my whole
Rock-a-doodle
thing
style.
just die?
No,
What the
I
heck?
mean,
No, we
we
can
can
hear
still
you.
hear you. Yeah, we can still
My
hear you.
whole. Okay, there we go. I see y'all. Okay, I'm back. Bang. Period.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Rock-a-doodle. Let me tell you something. I watched that
Shanty
movie
Clark.
so much. My mom was like, turn up, rock your damn doodle. So I'm telling you, that movie was really, really good. And it had so many, but I listen to the soundtrack to this day. You gotta go on YouTube to see it.
Okay.
But like
Mhm.
I love the whole concept of the movie. I think it's really, really cute. It's one of them like underrated bangers. Like we used to just sit and watch little Dawn Blue films. That was like the secret of them, and there was like
Yeah.
the troll under the bridge, all that type of stuff. Like all top tier underrated stuff. This was for the no cable gang because I ain't always have cable. So I got
Facts.
by
I
with
watched Rock-a-doodle so many times, bro.
oh my god, I'm so
Bro,
happy
at
somebody
my old
understands.
daycare, they used to play Rockadoodle on repeat. Like it got to the point where I used to know the songs by heart.
Never had no money, had no honey for my own. That's why I treasure. Yeah, listen, I still know it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic.
Chanticleer. Yeah, I still be. Sometimes I still be saying the lines from some of the song, like Uncle Tookie, Uncle Tookie. Yeah, and people be like, "What?" I'm like, "You had to be there."
Okay.
times.
I guess like for the last thing we can talk about, because we've been on here an hour 45, and this
Dang.
convo has been great. Like like I said, you're
Constant
incredible.
flowing.
Yeah, this has been great. So DreamCon tickets go on sale this Friday. We got DreamCon coming up, and I know you would like love to like go there, right?
Yes.
So yeah, talk about that. Like, what would you want to be a guest? Would you want a panel? Would you want to do like a live podcast? Like,
Oh
what
my
would
gosh.
you want to
First
do
of all,
there?
I didn't even know that you could do all of these things. Like so all this is like new for me. I
Mhm.
am so stoked to go because I saw all y'all pictures. I'm like, look at my babies. They're so dressed and I'll out cosplay all you niggas. And I can't wait to do it. Like, I just want to, get in with you guys. I would love to be. I don't even know what the hell a panel is. Like, I don't even know how it all goes. I would just love to be I just want to be present. I just want to be there. I have so many hugs to give you all. I just want to by the time I make it to DreamCon, I want to have merch. Like I have so many ideas, you guys. I plan on before Christmas. I'm trying to, have merch and stuff available because I want to do little things. I want to do I want to do hoodies. I want to do, I want to do all types of cool stuff. But I want to do it where I'm not charging an arm and leg. I'm not going to make y'all pay $50 for a hoodie when it could be like $30. I want to make stuff reasonable. I want afterpay. I want it to be like pretty in the pockets type. So I want to be able to have merch. I want to be able to I don't know, be somebody that someone wants to come and see because it's fun to engage, but I want to be somebody who's engaging. I want to be somebody that like, wow, I saw you on Twitter and I couldn't wait to come shake your hand, or I can't wait to hear your hot take, or I want to come argue with you in person about this. So I don't know. I would go wherever I'm welcome. Like this has been so much fun for me, y'all. I will never forget today. And I would love to, oh my goodness, be able to kick it with you guys again. DreamCon,
sure.
I'm looking forward to
Listen,
it's your stuff. It's up. It's up. I can't wait. I'm so serious about it. So definitely that. But I think my biggest thing about DreamCon, I just really want to go and connect with the people who are just like me. And the people that I've met online and having those type of internet friends at this age, because it's hard to find weirdos like you. And I'm like, yo, y'all speak Mars and I understand y'all. And I think that's the big thing. So I just want to just to indulge in everything. I would love to be on a panel. Heck, I didn't even know I could do a live podcast. That is a huge idea. I would love to have a live podcast where people come and sit, come debate the queen, come debate Stephen B. Smith, bring your hot topics, change my mind, pick my brain, because I want to know about yours. And so I don't know. I think I just want to kind of dip and dive into everything, but just to get a chance to really meet everybody. and to have like the Pretty Nerd Time Machine be a thing that people know of and are excited to see. And that's why I got work to do. So that's why I'm getting ready to start on my anime arc. And then I'm going to bring back like the official season 2, like the regular degular that I could do. I'm going to do that like in the winter time, but every other episode. So one episode will be anime and the other episode will be throwback. So my next season will be like way longer. So just kind of figure out where I get in, where I fit in. And I don't know, just want to be a part of my big Blerd community because y'all are fucking lit. Like, and I just love feeling like I'm a part of a family that understands me. So yeah.
Dope, man. That's incredible. That's incredible. So did anybody else have anything else?
Like, the only thing that I just want to say, Bianca, of course, is that eventually I do got to get you on Chaotic Culture. I do want to save, because every season that I have, I always save episode 8 for for our women creators or artists. So that's why I'm like, when episode 8 falls this season, I definitely want to get you on there. It's probably going to be, judging from the way that my schedule is, probably going to be sometime like in October, November. So I will definitely reach out to you and let you know, hey, this is the time frame that we want to try to record, so that way we can get on that episode and actually highlight you, and we'll definitely talk some of this nostalgic music, because when you had the episode again about your top openings for whether it be cartoons,
that was a fire
shows.
episode.
Yes, it was very fire. I was like, okay, now we gotta do an episode, and we gotta do our own ranking, and we gotta go back and forth and see which ones we like and shit like that. So
yeah.
Fire. Oh my gosh, yes. I listen, I'm honored. Like, sincerely, this is what I've always wanted to do. I got the whole idea like 3 years ago, and I just kind of sat on it and I wasn't sure, but I'm so happy I leaped and did it, because like I love this. I could do this for like the rest of my life and just
literally.
I love it. And yes, listen, once I figure out, and I'm thinking, because I like the way that this is set up right now. I have like Riverside FM and it's cool, but I'm like, the way this was so easy to use and navigate. And I want people to be able to come on like and do I've never done a live episode of a podcast. I would love to have all 3 of y'all, because I love y'all hot takes. I love y'all because I have a burning question, but I don't want to do it now because we'll be on.
Okay, fair enough. Because
I kind of heard it on someone else's podcast. I was like, oh, I got to ask somebody else's question. So I would love to have you guys on a Pretty Nerd Time Machine when I get my season 2 back up. It would just do my little heart so good if you come on Auntie show with me, and we'll set all that up.
Just say the word, bro. Just say the word, and we there. Like, it don't matter. Just say the word, we there. One thing I want, like, I gotta give you your flowers. This is dope as hell. Like, we've been following each other, like I said, for a couple years and shit like that. And like, yo, you support, you give support, and you give love, and like, of course, you have like, all these followers and shit like that.
God.
And no, just playing, but like, you actually
big
like
famous.
so you actually support others, and like, you feel me, and like that's super loving and super genuine, and like, you're just a funny ass nigga. Like I said, you going viral every other day over some shit, and it was just dope as hell to finally like talk to you face to face, because bro, you funny. Yo,
I love it.
For real.
I love it, y'all. Like, I literally, when I tell you, I've been looking forward to this all week. I mean, I was like, dang, I cannot wait to get on here and just be able to be myself. I think that's the biggest thing. I can be myself with y'all. I can be myself because that's literally who I am. And I'm happy that you guys get to see it and be like, I'm a normal motherfucker. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? And I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just let her talk this type of stuff. And, it's an honor for real. I mean that, because there's no me without y'all. I'm so happy that I finally have met you. Listen, you are y'all brothers from another mother. Big gang, period. You already know I'm coming about this. Y'all gang, y'all squad forever. I don't care what it is. You need me to retweet some draws y'all are selling. Let me know. Listen, I'm gonna blow it up. You're gonna end up on the shade room. Cause I'm like, listen, the way I word it, you gonna go on. It's going up. So
stop it.
Literally,
oh my God.
It's nothing. I love to do this stuff, and most importantly, I love to do it for Black content creators, because I'm like, baby, we up next. I support from the heart, and it does me good to know that you see that. I'm like, I be meaning that, and I don't want nothing in return, just for you niggas to be so successful. that help auntie sleep at night. I'm like, oh
It's-
yes, niggas is going
It's
up.
genuine.
Oh, yes.
It's
It is.
genuine.
Hella
And
Like,
you can feel that. I'm
it's
like,
hella
this isn't
yeah,
for
it's
no gain
genuine.
or nothing.
Yeah,
It's just because
for
y'all
sure.
niggas is lit. Oh, I love this so
Real
much. I
nigga.
can't wait to go back and listen to this.
For
This
sure.
is
So
lit.
B, tell the people where they can find the Pretty Nerd Time Machine. Tell everybody, your
sir.
act, all that other stuff.
Absolutely, positively.
Plug
You
everything.
guys, oh my goodness. So you all come follow me. First things first on Twitter. That is my biggest platform. That's at Snow_Black. That's with 2 C's, BLACCK. You can see what I'm thinking about, talking about every day. Everything from nostalgic stuff to why this person shouldn't have had that on. Then you can always find the Pretty Nerd Time Machine on YouTube, which is where you can get the full-blown experience. You can get the visuals. But if you don't have YouTube, that's okay, because you can check me out on Spotify. Look me up, The Pretty Nerd Time Machine, and you can also listen and watch it there. Don't have Spotify? That's no problem, because guess what? I got you on Apple Podcasts, and I'm also on Amazon Music. So it's litty, not titty. I would love to see you guys come and follow me, and I'll follow you back. Let me know, and just come plug up with me. Listen, come follow me. You tell me Rob sent you, I'm gonna follow you ASAP. Next few people, listen, you listen to this podcast and you come tell me Rob in the game sent you, tell me Steve sent you, you tell you kids, I'm gonna follow you and blow up your shit. So definitely, if you was paying attention to this podcast, come get a follow from the queen. And it's all love, and I will support everything you do. So I'm a little bit of everywhere, so stay tuned. Oh, I'm also on IG. I'm on Instagram at The Nostalgia Queen. Also, I'm working on doing better with IG because I hate it, and I don't know how to work it, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm also on TikTok, _Nostalgia Queen, and I will be on there a lot more this season as I promote the anime. So stay tuned. You all are in for a lot of anime and throwback treats. I love yins. Thank you so much.
Nice. Appreciate you so much, B. So I guess we'll go ahead and plug.
Period.
Ked.
Yo, so y'all already know what time it is, man. Definitely be sure y'all check out the Chaotic Culture podcast. Now available on Pandora.
Bro, that episode, Ked. Oh my god. Season
5, episode 1 drops the same day that this episode does. If you weren't there for the Twitter Spaces, again, this episode will be for you on all digital streaming platforms.
Can't wait to hear my confession, bro. My confession is crazy.
I cannot wait to hear this.
They really came in and made that shit chaotic as fuck at the very end, and I'm still shaking my head of disappointment. But either way, it is what it is. But definitely check out episode 1. That's for season 5 is definitely dropping today. For those who are listening when this episode drops. So definitely be sure that y'all check that out. Please be sure that you follow all the socials. That's me at K3D the Pro on all social media. Not on. I am on TikTok, but I just haven't posted a video or anything like that yet. So you can still follow me though, because I'll be lurking on TikTok anyway. But definitely follow me on all social media, including Threads. Follow Chaotic Culture at _Chaotic Culture on Twitter /X/ whatever the fuck we calling it now. And also be sure that you follow Chaotic Culture on IG at Chaotic Culture Pod. Again, Chaotic Culture Podcast is going to be on all digital streaming platforms at this point, except for Tidal and SoundCloud. So I mean, it'd take it what it is, but still, getting on Pandora was such a big blessing. So I'm glad
that's fire, bro.
That. Yeah,
yes,
I'm glad
I
was able
love
to get
that.
that.
Big congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Period.
But as always, man, y'all already know what it is. Like I'm gonna let you, Rob. I'm gonna let you plug Shogo, obviously, but still, definitely be sure that y'all follow the gang. Everybody else who could not make it for Inside the Mind of a Blerd, because there's a whole bunch of us. But just be sure that y'all stay in tune with them, and of course, stay in tune with us, because we drop hot shit. I'm just saying, like y'all pay attention to us. We come up here and we cook and we have fun and we just be big ass goofballs. I mean, what more do y'all want?
That's a fact. Steve, you want to go, or you want me to go? Or what? Look,
my bad.
I don't know if you want it. Did you want?
Yeah. No, I will plug my socials and everything.
You follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn.
Follow me on Facebook. No, it's Scuba Steve 1428 on all social media. Make sure y'all follow me. Thank you again to Bianca for pulling up. Man, the Nostalgia Queen. We definitely been trying to get on for a minute. Yeah, for a minute. I'm gonna let Rob finish us off because I got a lot of guests here.
Nah, bro, Steve, tell us about. There's one more thing you gotta tell us about. Come on with it, bro.
Shoot.
Come
Okay,
on.
yeah,
Come
let's
on,
go
bro.
and talk about it. Wake the Dead is dropping the audio files, and that shit will be on the first Wednesday of October. We'll do Wake the Dead Wednesdays.
An audio series, y'all. An audio series.
Talk about it.
So Wake the Dead already has released 2 chapters onto the Webtoon app, and then we'll definitely be having that shit as an audio series.
Period.
Yes, sir. So Wake the Dead Wednesdays will be dropping first Wednesday of October.
Yes, sir.
It'll be Wake the Dead. Can't wait to
read Wake the Dead. It's on Webtoon. Read it if you love horror, fantasy, art, bro. It's fire.
I'm following it now.
2 black women leads. Come on.
And the villain is also a female lead as well.
Love that. I'm
what more can you ask for
now?
What more can you ask for? But man, like Ked and Steve said, B, again, we appreciate you so much for coming on. Nigga, you are actually the queen of nostalgia, bro. You know songs, I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, she is really about that life, dead ass, bro. But we definitely we appreciate you for coming on. It means a lot to us. This was a really dope conversation, man. This is so much fun. So for the Blurred Mind Pod, you can follow us. Just go to theblurredmindpod.com. It's all of our socials there. Follow us on YouTube, because this episode is definitely going on YouTube. This is a good episode. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Subscribe to the Patreon for as low as $2 a month. The Patreons, we're putting out so much dope exclusive content on there. We have a black bro. This past episode on Patreon,
oh my God, no.
Y'all gotta listen to that joint, bro. That shit was funny as hell. And like I said, you can follow us on Twitter at the Blurred Mind Pod, Instagram, the Blurred Mind Pod. Everything is the Blurred Mind Pod. Actually, tomorrow's Wednesday, or today, I will be on the Twitch. I will be streaming back-to-back episodes of My Happy Marriage, episode 10 and episode 11 that came out because I missed it last week. Bro, My Happy Marriage is so good. It's a really good anime. Yeah. Oh, yo, you would love B. You would love that shit.
Everyone
on Netflix.
Like my job watching that. Yeah, I gotta get
it's really good. So I will be on the Twitch tomorrow, maybe like at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, nigga. I don't know. Whenever I fucking get up out of bed, whenever I feel like it. But anyway, yo, Shogo High is this Friday. If you love anime, you can come kick it. You're gonna have a really good discussion this Friday on the Twitter Spaces at 7:30 CST, 8:30 EST. If you love anime, you can check out that on all of your podcast streaming platforms, your Spotify, Apple. It doesn't matter. Shogo High. Tap in with the gang. Shout out to all of the members who could not make this podcast. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Hydro. Shout out to Double O. Did I miss anybody, Steve? Is that
Johnny?
Anybody? Shout out to Jay. Yeah. Shout out to Jay, man. But this was another amazing episode. I gotta say it again. B, thank you for coming on.
God.
Appreciate you. And bro, y'all already know where to find me on Twitter. If you can find me there, you can find me anywhere. I don't have to, go into no big thing like that. But yeah, this has been the Blurred Mind Pod, and later days, y'all. Appreciate y'all and see y'all later.
Bye.
2 up, 2 down.